sat here and came through and brought my wife flowers right in front of me.
Child shit.
Because we live. We are live.
What a motherfucking
Look at how this motherfucker.
Let me ask y'all something. How would you feel if another man bought your lady flowers?
But they asked you for permission first, and you said, yeah, the nigga still brought them.
Or you say, yeah.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Intelligently Ratchet. As you can see, we got 3/4 of the team with us right now. It's myself, Bishop Omega, the illustrious and lovely Candace Carver. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And my good friend, and also Judas.
Holy shit.
King Just.
Yeah.
Judas Just.
I'm here
Judas
now.
Just. We have not even started drinking yet. We just happen to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? But yo, y'all know what to do. Get your phones out, like and share it. We're going to go ahead and go. We about to get this joint down. Shout out to Twitch family. Shout out to YouTube Live or whatever. We got a whole bunch of Facebook family. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could stream live on MySpace still.
I hope he does.
No, but you don't even want to be on MySpace no more. I tried in the last maybe 5 years to log on to MySpace, and I swear it's just like a whole bunch of pop-up shit come up. Like they're trying to invade your computer.
Black Planet still up?
Is Black Planet still up? Because remember, Black Planet did have a resurgence.
I would even just take it, for real.
We should be on Christian.
See, look at this right here. Look at this. Look, you are free. Look at this light skin nigga. Disrespectful.
Hi, Perry.
You don't see nobody else here, Perry.
We're special. He's my buddy. We're my page buddy.
He's my friend too. It looks like he's cool with me and Justin. We all three of us wear glasses. You know what I mean?
I wear glasses.
Yeah, we're the 4 out of line.
We're all the 4 out of line.
Yeah, it's like I wear glasses too. I just don't do it right now.
That's okay, but you got the beige side.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So me and you are also beige along with Perry.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'm better than you to him.
Yep, all three in the same room. Oh, look at that. Yes, we together. This like when the one sister got the brothers that just stab people. That's what we are for Candy. You see how we on the bookends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We all got different daddies.
That's it.
Same mama, different daddies.
We tighter than brothers. It's all the same mother.
And there's our mother. You know what I'm saying?
Love you, mama.
Love you, mama. Yo, y'all say happy birthday. It's Nita's birthday today. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And you know what I'm saying? She's allowing us to have the show tonight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Anita Jarrett. You know what I mean? The love of my life, the bearer of my seeds and fruits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the lady that makes love to me every once in a while so gently so that I cry inside of her armpits until I fall asleep like every other baby. Every other Tuesday.
Did you get something for Valentine's Day?
Man, boy, let me tell you this right here. It was sleep. It's during the week, nigga. We got kids. We did that. We did that shit on Sunday. Everybody sleep? All right, let's go.
Man, I got excited for you, and sleep.
We got some good old sleep. We get it during the weekend when the babies go to sleep. Like, shh, don't say too much. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, but we don't do Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
We don't do it. You don't do Valentine's Day. So, because of birthdays too.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
And at some point, early in, you was like, all right, we got to figure how the fuck this gonna work out.
I did that shit, like, true story. I was like, listen, we looked at each other like Valentine's Day. She was like, my birthday, like 2 days after, just.
Like, can we just do something and figure it out around it?
Right, around that shit. Mm-hmm.
That just sounds like you're not romantic.
Holy shit.
I am not. I'm not a romantic person.
You didn't have to do that.
No, I'm not. No. Shit. I mean, if you want the absolute, first of all, I'm a terrible.
We all together. I'm gonna be toxic as hell today.
Right. I am. I'm a terrible gift giver. I don't plan gifts. Like it's like one of those things. It's like either I get you, like I'm one of the people, like either I get you a sports car or a pair of wool socks. Right. It's no in between for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bad. Like, I got this assortment of deodorants there. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what you trying to say? I mean,
what you trying to fucking say, Bishop, because you don't like the damn gift I gave you?
No, I love the gift. Let's talk about this. Candy took a joke I said when I said I smash all the soaps together and make one big soap. And it tickled her so much that somehow she came across in her findings and found some fugly soap that's smashed together soap. It smells delicious. It, like my daughter, I just gave her a piece. My daughter took a shower and Candy sniffed my child. She grabbed my child. Was like,
I did this. I was like, come here.
Right, she sniffed my child. I was like, you can't. I'm not supposed. You're not supposed to be sniffing people's children. You know what I'm saying? But shout out, it smells good.
You can sniff people's
so
children.
you just disrespected all in your house today.
Man,
I done got Nita a plant. She sniffing your daughter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see who my real friends are. I see who my. Don't want you to be a part of my show. Aha, I'm off camera.
Who you on one is that?
Now I'm back.
So basically, your Scully is like a bonnet.
But Scully's a bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I just like rocking.
I mean, but when you go on the other show, you use your sponge brush.
No, I just because
you make your curls pop when you go on spray tape.
So what it is, I didn't
have no self-esteem here.
No, I have all the self-esteem. I just felt
it.
like putting a hat on. You know what I'm saying? Because it matched my Goonies. It had matched this with the green.
I see it. I see what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? I try to.
You're supposed to walk around sexy for your wife on her birthday.
This is sexy.
So she got some shit to look at.
This is as sexy as
I
a
bet
42.
your elbows is white.
My elbows not white. Huh?
See, he don't even know y'all. It's all
I'm
right.
moisturized to an extent.
You're supposed to walk around sexy for your wife so she can grab your booty.
Around y'all.
Yeah.
So are you want me to come in and put my Savage Fendi see-through shit on? Because I can do it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't shoot, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind seeing
don't bust out that exclusive short
I'm
set.
trying to say the same shit. That's not with the kimono, nigga. Go put the kimono on.
with the
Walk around this bitch with the kimono on.
It's all mesh.
Get the baby oil over there and some rubber shit.
Over there cooking and shit.
And just like,
Oh man, this shit, boy, be out this motherfucker straight up.
that's all we say.
Mesh short set, you know what I'm saying? Like mid thigh all day. Have you seen that outfit?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
So what it is it's a mesh long sleeve shit that stop at your nipples. So it's a long sleeve joint it look like a whole
crop top.
Crop top.
It's like a halter top crop top.
Crop top.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got the little shorts to go with it. And they got all onesie joint and all that stuff. So if you in the male lingerie, you know what I'm saying? I think would you buy male lingerie?
Look, I want yellow nigga wear some male lingerie. Yeah.
But I'm saying you gotta know he brought that, or can he just spring that shit on you? You be like, all right, baby, you at his crib or whatever, you ready to get it. He just bring out the whole.
He roll out. I'm fuck with it. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it. Why not? Like, he either did it to be funny or he did it for me.
Right.
Both the thought. Both thoughtful as fuck. He either did it to be funny or did it for me.
So Al and Dan, are you rocking male lingerie? You know what I'm saying? Key, Raph. I know Raph. Raph probably got some male lingerie right now.
Right.
He probably got the little speedos with the
matching lingerie.
He got the speedos with the remember Fredericks of Hollywood? They used to have the motherfucking speedo with the trunks and shit like that with the Shout out to Fredericks of Hollywood.
Yo, do those exist anymore?
He said Raph said no. He in there with the leather G-string out here. I'm a cowboy today.
Hey. Put your cowboy boots on, or some Nike boots, or some Tim's.
Nah, he be wearing them Kanye boots.
I'm dead.
Them new Kanye boots.
Those are girls. All the other things I said were.
Are they like ski boots / cowboy boots?
They look like
they look like ski boots.
Yeah, they do. Like they you know what they look like? They look like every Japanimation boot. Like, you know what I'm saying? The boots they wear in Japan in anime, they look animated.
It does. Like they go on the moon.
Like they got the fucking Astro Boy boots. That's what shit's like that. Yo, don't buy them shits, please. They ugly as fuck. Just because they're expensive, don't make it fly.
That's very, very true.
Craziness.
I had that conversation with somebody. Yep.
He said I used to wear a Speedo every day.
Who did?
Okay.
Danny.
He might as well on a swim team or something.
Yeah, he probably was.
It's TMI.
So what they do, Danny? You know what I'm saying? How did they keep it from dragging to the bottom of the pool, my man? You know what I'm saying? They used to call him Anchor Danny. Yes.
Don't answer that question, Danny. Yeah. He shouldn't have asked you that. That was appropriate. It was not appropriate.
Propeller Danny in the building, yeah.
That was
winning all the races.
That wasn't appropriate. We're not doing this.
I mean, some of us can't wear Speedos, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody can wear everything. You can wear a Speedo if you want. Just wait till sleep.
Just don't wear it in public.
Just wait till we leave. You can wear we can all wear whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
Get you like the I'm sorry. I think I feel was the only one that was really feeling music soul child's like that layered crop look.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked that.
I thought it was like hold on. Dang.
I would put my hand in my nigga's back pocket at the grocery store if he had that outfit on for sure.
Yo, okay, so I got the Facebook.
I had to because I know if
I got in Facebook.
You just got put in Facebook.
I got put in Facebook jail for saying that the Crips were up one during the Super Bowl. I said the Crips are up one. Laugh out loud. And
also now white people know about Crips.
Right. So now I can't go live. You can't go live because.
How long you locked up for?
I'm down for a month.
That's enough time to make a second.
That's crazy.
Shit.
Nah, ain't nobody making
for Crips.
For Crips. So shout out to the Bloods too. So there it is. Maybe I didn't. I'm
very confused about. So you need to start using emojis. You know the Crip emoji. Just use the Crip emoji.
Right, but see,
you know what it is.
I did not know that the handicap emoji is the Crip or the blue dot. You know what I'm saying? I did not know.
It's seriously though. They be using it. Like if you look in the shit, like looking at gang shit on the internet.
Yeah,
they be using the wheelchair nigga with the blue wheelchair nigga as their Crip symbol. So it's not me trying to be like,
man, I can't believe y'all won't let me go live on my own shit.
So can you post shit or can you just not?
I could post. So that I was down for 24 hours off the post, but then they lowered my the way that you can see me because I'm a popular. So they lowered that down for 30 days. So I won't pop up on your timelines like that. My algorithm is all fucked up, and then I can't go live for 30 days. So because I once told OC from NC, I was like, "Yo,
yeah, I remember that.
Put me on the track so I can murder you on the track. I'll let you pick the beat so you could pick what you feel comfortable dying to." And I guess that was a little bit too violent for Facebook.
Colloquialisms.
Yep.
Urban colloquialisms aren't understood. However, they know what a Crip is. All right, that's what's up, I guess.
For those that don't know, colloquialisms is slang terms.
Mm-hmm.
When you're speaking properly, you speak vernacular.
Like when you say you fit into
colloquialisms.
You know, black people phrases and shit.
Right. Stuff that they don't understand. But so Bishop Omega's, I guess I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? I'm out on parole. You know what I'm saying? Fine hoochie's dreaming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm out here doing my thing.
Screaming.
You know, but yeah, so I guess I can't go live. So I apologize, guys. I'll try to share it later on. I can't share live. So
can't share the live.
Yeah. But what we got talking about? We're speaking of cripping. Let's talk about Uncle Snoop and this uproar about Snoop Doggy Dogg in the New York Post that Snoop was smoking weed in LA at the Super Bowl.
Oh, for real? In California? I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that.
Oh my God.
Like
the guy who's known for smoking weed all the time was smoking weed. In a state. In a state where weed is legal. Oh my goodness.
Like my thing is right here. What did you
guess? Because he's in the stadium at the Super Bowl. He's Snoop. They ain't checking no bags and shit.
Bro, the NFL knew Snoop was gonna smoke weed. They, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no way that you gonna tell Snoop not to smoke weed.
It's understood. He's not even quiet about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he hit that joint like that.
That's what he's known for.
And was up on stage with the blunt.
He was on stage with the
blunt. He ain't burning on camera, but you know, weed smoking. He
might have burned it on camera and they edited it out because it was the
because they started sea walking and they cut it. Yeah, it's always like 30 seconds behind.
I saw the only reason I had paid attention to it, I forgot about that until I was looking on Instagram Live and I was watching as they were setting up for the halftime show. I was just curious about like how like structurally they pulled that out that quickly. And so I was watching on Instagram Live and it was ahead, and I was like, wait a minute. So they probably just edited him out of it.
Yeah, ever since the Janet Jackson joint, they broadcast the halftime show 30 seconds behind, just in case there's something.
My thing is this right here: you can sell beer during the Super Bowl. It's Snoop Doggy Dogg. Now, I would have been more concerned if Snoop was not smoking weed. Like, what's wrong? We need to check on Snoop. You know what I'm saying? What if Snoop was not smoking weed? You're like, whoa, Snoop, you're not high today?
Right.
What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, everything good with the family?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever been around somebody who smoke every day when they don't smoke every day?
Smoke weed every day.
We can pretend like there's no addiction component or nothing, but like there are some people who are not managing life well, and they high keep them functional, whether we like that or not. Being the truth, it is. So
because guess what? At least they're smoking. They are smoking. Yo, you know what? I remember was a time when Nita would never walk past. Now this is like the
what is her house? Y'all house.
This is the 5th time though that I've been like I'm trying to act like
you're math bad, bro. Like,
you're math. Third.
Good job, children. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mama.
The math is math, and
she don't care. She don't care. I'm just what I'm saying.
That's what Valentine's Day sleeping gets you. My nigga.
Nah, she went to sleep.
I don't care what she did. Look,
you told her Happy Valentine's Day.
Hold on.
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
With the S.
Valentine's.
With the M, the one with the M is what gets you.
Valentine's.
Valentine days. Valentine's.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it's time to go to bed. But yeah, man.
A lot to talk about. We can talk about that. We can talk about but let's Snoop. So the whole halftime performance, you know what I'm saying? How'd you like it? What you think?
I dug it.
It was
wonderful. Dug it. You know what I really liked? I like the stage, the way they set the stage up. I like the fact that it was Snoop's house and it was Dre's house. And then at the part, it was the end of Eminem. It was Eminem's trailer when he blew up the trailer. Right. That part was the trailer part. So I like the way they built the stage and was like, oh yeah. And then like I said, it was like a connected house party. And let's go to Dre's studio and the whiteness and all that stuff. I fucking thoroughly enjoyed it. I like the boxes with Kendrick. His choreo.
The Dre Day.
Yo, them dudes.
He gave me Beyonce vibes when he did that.
He did. Yeah. He's really good, like creatively. Yeah.
Right. He really those with the Meteor Men dudes.
Did I send that to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I saw it on your page.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
the Meteor Man dudes.
The Meteor Men
and the map, the neighborhood map on the ground.
Yes.
Was a nice, like it was like a low key nod to the community, right? Like that we bringing y'all in here with us, kind of thing. I want to know specifically. I'm sure probably Kendrick, but I'm sure somebody chose specifically where, like, what part it was. Was it just LA County,
or was it Compton?
Right. I want to know where. I'm curious about where exactly it was, but the intentionality behind that.
Speaking of that, remember we talked about the choreography with Kendrick's people, the symbolism. Because I don't think, when they were doing the different formations, right? Because I was like, oh, is he spelling something out? You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to know if anybody has delved into that to see exactly what.
I'm pretty sure it was. I thought maybe he's spelling Compton or something like that, but I didn't really look. But
it'll come up. Don't worry.
Yeah, it'll come up. But yeah, like I said, when I was looking at that, like I said, it just gave me, real Beyonce, like the militant marching, all that, stuff vibes. I was like, oh, okay, I'm here for it. I dug it. It was cool. And yeah, so you had them, then you had
Mary.
Yeah, Mary.
Let's shout out to Mary for falling out at the end of the joint.
Yeah. Did y'all go see Mary the last time she was here with Nas?
No.
It was everybody in America, Black America, North Carolina was there, right? It was a lot of people. So Mary, how do I say this nicely? I don't know. So we know I don't know what kind of supplements she is on that lets her kick ass like that on tour every night. I thought I was going to see Nas.
Right.
Because I really enjoy Nas concerts.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that I was going to see a Mary show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew they were both there, but I did not understand how much she gives.
Right, to her shows.
And so I expected it. I mean, so I didn't see her like fall before. That was different, but she's a performer in a way where I don't know that we talk about enough. We kind of joke about Go Mary and her dance or whatever, but the energy that it takes to dance and sing like that.
I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. You got performers. You got people that can perform. You know what I'm saying? And you can mess around with Mary dancing and all that stuff. But guess what? Hey, listen. I've hosted jumping around on the stage with Kazi and shit like that. And I'm telling you this right here. You talking about one tired ass after a show.
Oh, yeah. It take a lot of energy.
It take a lot of energy to, because then it's like this, and because you don't feel it when you're doing it. And it's like you feel that shit the next day. And I'm talking about, you talking about like Mary doing that shit in high heels, in a corset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With makeup on, a wig, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I be in the t-shirt and some shorts, like, my back. And I'm like 8 years younger than her, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to
Mary. Have
Mary.
hair as long as the lady. There was a video I was watching, and the lady, it was a flick. And the lady, because you know how the ladies had long braids now? Yeah. It don't work for flicks. They should not wear it.
Oh, you said flicks. That, if y'all don't understand the colloquialism of flicks, that means porno movies.
And she had the long braids, the long braids.
Right.
And they were getting stuck in her crack. This thing get stuck in her butt crack. And she had to pull them out. That don't even seem sanitary. Like, what you gonna do? Do you just, and it was like it wasn't the good, like, tight, like, braided braids that you can wash easy. It was like the
fold locks?
The little twist, the twist lock, the twist lock things. And she kept like pulling. I was like, child, y'all, you need a different hairstyle. This just doesn't work. So, you know, like Mary had a whole bunch of hair too. But I'm glad that she didn't have that problem.
But I think what Mary's gonna do, she's gonna take that hair off. And that's show hair. That's show hair.
Yeah, that was my rabbit hole. I'm sorry. I thought about it because it just seemed really, it was weird. Like, why would you make that hair choice for this event?
Well, no, I mean, no, her hair, but I'm saying she got big tour hair. That's tour wig. So, you know what I mean? It's dramatic.
No,
I liked her outfit.
Right.
Oh, you talking about for the lady. Because you know what it is? The lady in the day, she went with fashion and not realized she had to work in the morning.
Oh, she was working that night. Yeah. She was working in the video, but her hair kept getting
right. That's what I'm saying. She had to pay for that hair though. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a waste because now it's gonna smell like booty crack. Like, how do you spray out booty crack?
I don't. Can I say this right here? With someone that may take a stranger's jizz in the face, I don't think them hair smell like booty crack is going to really make a difference.
It does because you got to smell it.
When it's down there, no. If your hair is down here, there's no reason why I need to be smelling your hair up down to your joint. Think about it.
To the side.
All she had to do was put it in the bun.
Also, that would have been.
Why wouldn't you just put your hair in a bun?
That's why we need you in porno, Candy, so that way you can help people out.
I'm just gonna come
off the scene. Hey baby,
I just want to.
Hey baby, we just need to wrap your hair up because it's not looking good for the scene. You don't want your booty crack.
All I'm there for is to wrap your hair in a bun and don't be in your butt crack. I was just so disturbed.
Did you think that the halftime show brought a lot of people back to the Super Bowl that wasn't watching football?
Definitely, that's what it was for.
No.
Really?
You just thought, it was just them trying to do some cool shit and just like, okay.
I feel like that's what it was for. I feel like it was the main point. It was like, hey, black people, come back. We got black people here. You like rap?
I think black people was already, for the most part, watching the NFL anyway.
I think it's a complicated paradigm, though, right? Like, it's 70% black. So it's people's classmates and cousins and brothers and nephews and children. Right. So it's a complicated space to be like, we're not going to support them because these old white people, right? It's complicated. It's not, you may not believe in some of the practices that they execute as an organization, but your people are playing and this is how you support them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what do? You just don't watch? You don't watch your cousin?
Well, no, I mean, it's like this. Like it's one of those things where it's like the general public more has spent, because of course you can watch your baby play football. You know, so you can watch it. You can watch your family play football because that pays the bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you cannot. You know, what I mean, that's how you eat. So your wife and all that's like if your husband was an NFL player, you're still gonna go to the game because that's your husband. You're supporting your husband, right?
Yeah.
So you have to. So I mean, you know, a lot of people that didn't say that I boycott NFL really weren't NFL fans like that in the first place.
They won't watch this shit no way.
They wasn't watching the first. Like I say, some of the people that I know, like Josh Gunn, Josh sacrificed because Josh likes sports. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know what I mean, when all that shit came down or whatever. And I don't think he watches it right now. And it's like, you know, that's a sacrifice because I understand this dude is a sports fan. But when you get people like, nah, after NFL, I ain't watching NFL no way. Then we want really to, you're not really doing anything. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a boycott the bus too. Nigga, you've had a car for the last 20 years.
Right.
Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like
you live around the street from where you were.
Right.
You walking in.
You walking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
But
yeah.
I was saying, so I don't think so. Mostly, you know, a lot for what y'all were saying, but also I think the whole thing, it wasn't the halftime show that voted back. I think mainly the halftime show was going to be watched because they were in LA. So they're going to be like, we got an LA team in LA. How can we bring homage? And you know what I'm saying? And what's more LA than West Coast hip hop? Because West Coast country,
that's not a thing.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a thing, or you know, anything like that. And I don't know of any country artists that are prominent from LA that, you know what I'm saying?
You made a good point. That's why you got to one up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Just for one and up. Boom, boom. Hey, Mushroom King.
Oh, that's why the one. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But so like it had to be hip hop,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And then so getting, you know, Snoop, getting Dre, and artists that would compliment, you know what I'm saying, them around that whole thing was like, all right, cool.
Right. So basically, Dre it's like, Dre, we want you to be out here. Like, all right, cool. And he curated the show.
Yeah.
And that's what, and it was dope. Eminem kneeling. You know what I'm saying? We got people, because we got people mad at Eminem for kneeling. And I'm like this. You know, and it's not the
same ones that are mad at him for kneeling would be the same ones that was going to boycott the NFL anyway.
No, what I'm saying is right here. But they were also mad at Eminem for what he did when he did the freestyle on the BET Awards and all that stuff.
What did he do?
Because remember back when he did the freestyle and he was talking about Trump and them, like,
about that.
And cats got mad at him for speaking of. It was like this, and it's like this. What I don't understand, because we talk about our allies, because those same wokemons and armchair killmongers be like our allies. How do you want this man? Because he brought back, he kneeled. They was like, they didn't want him to kneel. Rumor has it. They didn't want him to kneel. But M's like, yo, I'm going to take this platform because he's one of the biggest white artists out there that's doing black music, right? Let's talk about it. So what
and
it is.
He pays homage too.
And
like, he's always openly making sure everybody know.
Right.
I think more so he was just late to the barbecue.
But this is his opportunity to bring it back.
I don't say bring it back or, you know, just to do it. That's fine. Like, you know, I'm cool with it. But I think more so just like, okay, you hella late,
right?
You know, doing it. But okay, you have this platform.
I've had this platform.
You got attention. Go ahead and do it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have brought Colin Kaepernick up, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit. Like, but I'm saying this is right here. How do you want our allies to be allies? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm using my platform. Yeah, this might be 2 years later, but I have the opportunity. So, because he could have just simply performed, and no one would have thought anything, and he could have just been like, M knew two things. M knew. I'm never coming back to the Super Bowl ever again. They're never going to invite me back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Even on the best of times, Eminem was never going to be on the Super Bowl. Right. You know what I'm saying? And the fact is that, yo, don't forget that this everything's still fucked up. The NFL, like they still not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they still not hiring black coaches. Colin Kaepernick still hasn't thrown a pass in the NFL when he should have. You know what I mean? Now he's almost out of his prime. Where he should have been. Where he's better than, I would say, what, at least 35 to 40% of the quarterbacks that are on teams. Yeah, sure. You got which one? It's all good. I'll put it in there. Like
Candace.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, you said, oh, shit.
Candace.
not Candid.
Good night.
It all sounds the same. I didn't understand.
Gotta give her the rest.
Yeah, hit that. Drink it right out of the bottle. That's how we do it at the Jared household.
Right.
Boom. The Omegas drink straight out the bottle because we savages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, black people, how do we want our allies and white counterparts that believe in our struggle to fucking say protest? You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Eminem should have did this right here. Like, yo, like, listen, he was on the thing. And guess what? And if people, what he did that for was like the people that were offended. That way I hated the Eminem kneel. Well, he wasn't kneeling during the African. You know what I'm saying? He was just kneeling. So why are you so mad?
Right.
I don't get it.
Because racism feels uncomfortable and they don't know how
you can't make it look.
But I'm talking about us. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about
people are going to find a reason to criticize and complain about any damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
some people just ain't happy. There's a whole lot of struggling ass, unhappy, stressed out people that are reactive and they are just saying mean things because they are hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They're hurting. Just
like the people, all the drummers that were mad at Anderson .Paak for his drums not really being set up. I'm like, no, it's a fucking Super Bowl, stupid. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be set up. It's not going to. Yeah, he's not going to have.
That's why your ass ain't at the Super Bowl
because you don't know.
You don't even know Super Bowl shit.
Right. You don't know Super Bowl. Like, can you imagine them having all the wires and shit? Like they had to get up there. First of all, it was Anderson .Paak. He was playing, and homie's playing air guitar. Like, no, it's the music behind it.
No, but Anderson, but it's for nationals. But Anderson .Paak
plays.
Have you been to Anderson .Paak show?
No, he plays. No, I'm saying. I'm talking about the wires and all that stuff that they would have to for the pipe in for the mics.
The logistics.
The logistics of it.
No,
right.
I got you.
And then you would take away from the look of the set.
The aesthetic.
Yeah, the aesthetic of the track. Like
that's what I'm here for, motherfuckers. I'm here for.
Yeah, he was just like.
I'm the dictionary.
He was like, "Oh shit, it's Anderson .Paak!" Like, yay!
You know, he was out there, so just it made for the appeal of the performance.
Like great boys,
they bringing everybody out.
Right, because he's from Southern California. He's from
Oxnard. Yeah. I mean, but still, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Cali,
Southern Cali people.
love.
I thought that was nice. So, I thought it was a beautiful nod to that. Mm-hmm. I got nervous when they started playing that Tupac shit. I just knew the hologram was gonna pop up.
I knew no hologram.
I did not. I was hopeful and scared.
I was looking for Pop. I thought Pop was gonna just come out.
They are not gonna bring out no Tupac.
I thought it was gonna be Fat Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Coming out jumping the Dakota
set. Expensive as they used to be. You can get a hologram in your living room now for the right price, the right time, and the right line. You can get a lifetime contract.
I got a lifetime contract for a Pac hologram,
but I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. I thought if anything, like people that were supposed to like download the app for the virtual experience, I was like, maybe that's where it'll be. It'll be on the app. You watching on the app, or you see some shit like that, but.
Your kid is hilarious. So y'all not, I hate her.
It's like, all right, but like, I knew there ain't gonna be no Pac hologram.
Right. So yeah, I mean, but he played it, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. So halftime show dope. What do you
stop body shaming 50.
Yo, first of all, shout out to 50 Cent for Fat Boys Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
2003.
Look, my man still upright, my man Diesel.
Look, he pulled
Diesel.
He pulled himself up. He like Shaq. Him and Shaq got the same body type.
That's not very true at all.
No. Like if you look at Shaq, right? No, Shaq's not a fat dude. Because have you watched The Life of Shaq?
Yeah, I know. I've seen.
That's not the point.
But, you know what I'm saying? But like if you shrunk Shaq down to 50 Cent height, they'd be the same.
I get you. I disagree. I understand.
And soft muscle. They got like a nice little layer of fat over that shit. Soft.
But I'm like, all right.
It's 2003 when In the Club came out. Exactly. So like if we're comparing most of y'all's 2003 you to now
all the ones that saying they still got their Facebook profile from 2003. I ain't trying to hear all that.
Ain't none of us got our V cuts no more. That little shit right here.
That my shit gone.
That shit right here. Remember that shit? You can pull your shit and a V cut. And none of us got that shit no more.
Ain't no
The
more
whole
how
was
does
it
feel
the domino shit?
Yeah,
You know? Come on,
I'm so done.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, you can do this right here. Some of your ribs be showing.
Also, we must remember there was a whole pandemic where a lot of people sat still,
Right.
Because they did not have the option to move around like they used to be able to.
Guess what?
And
Y'all ain't got his money.
That's
Nope.
true.
Like I'm saying, like
there's lots of reasons, and regardless of, and even if there weren't reasons, fuck y'all and be nice.
He's not gonna be fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever.
Fuck y'all and be nice.
The only old nigga that's cut like that is LL because he takes supplements and all that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta drink the blood, like that baby blood that Jennifer Lopez be drinking.
Grant Hill, like my brother said that shit too. He's like, yo, Grant Hill drinks the blood of 3-month-old babies.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them. It's Grant Hill, Jennifer Lopez, what's it? Pharrell.
Pharrell, yeah, Pharrell.
There's a couple of them that do.
You know who I think do that shit too? Anthony Hamilton and music, because them niggas still look young. Like I didn't realize that Anthony Hamilton was 51 years old. I didn't know that. And then music was 44. And I'm like, damn, first of all, I didn't know music was like 2 years older than me. I thought this thing was like, yo, like when we was out, it was like, oh shit, we thought he was an old head. He was our age.
It felt like it, but the neo soul make you feel old.
Yeah.
That's what it was the kind of music, right?
You mean, yo, music was
remember
out
that one time when Music Soul Child took his glasses off?
Yes.
And then he never took them off again.
Yo, because music had Cookie Monster eyes.
And then he tried to be a rapper one time. Y'all remember that?
No.
Yeah, he tried to be a rapper.
What? It's still Music Soul Child?
Yeah, he had changed his rap name and everything. He had changed his name. So when he was performing like this, he was a rapper. That was his name.
Could he rap though?
I don't think so.
Oh man. Hey Key, I know Key's out there. Key's still out there. Key, what was Music Soul Child's rap name? I bet you Key will find that shit. Because this is no more Candy come in and she do it. But yo, Key will find that shit like in 3 seconds, yo.
The Hustle.
Excuse me.
That was his name.
Excuse me. Y'all go ahead and continue the show.
What the fuck is happening?
The Hustle. That was his name. I remember that. Yeah. That was his alter ego. Crazy.
I'm going to do the show from here for the night.
But, yeah. The Hustle.
The Hustle.
Bishop, while you up, can you go to the door for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, The Hustle.
I think it's there.
It was in like 2014. Appreciate it. But
oh yeah, I mean I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
I had a good time. That the gal that DJ'd at the beginning, she did a really good job. But I said, oh, that's right, we here for slow jams, and I'm not really like the R&B slow jam type all the time.
Okay.
You gotta hit the right spot for me to enjoy it.
Right.
Like I can't. I'm a hip hop chick. That's just what life is. I ain't gonna front. So like you gotta hit the right spot. Why you gotta laugh at me?
You gotta hit the right.
You gotta hit the right, and she's like, facts. So I'm sitting here like,
yeah, you gotta hit the right spot for me to be bothered.
Listen, I was about to be mad as shit because I got a pet peeve or whatever with GoPuff when they leave my food on the ground.
Oh yeah,
I hate that shit, especially when it's cold and it's hot food because the ground suck it up. But I realized that I brought both chairs in from outside here,
put the shit.
So yeah, no.
So you basically telling foods on the ground. I threw it on the ground.
You would have busted that goddamn ranch.
I thought about it so much because it was. You would have been upset, but you would have laughed.
Like this nigga just ranch on my whole shit. Oh man. I threw it on the ground. Yo, we are having this is like, this Intelligently Ratchet is almost as bad as the one when we was at Median's crib. Have you seen that Intelligently Ratchet?
Oh, I love Median. No.
When Median got up out of the middle of the interview and just started making beats.
That's what he does. I believe.
Yo, I said, Median is. Thank you, sir. Oh, you ain't gonna pour mine? I poured yours. You know, you bitch ass nigga. No, I don't even want it now. I don't want your charity.
You're taking my charity.
Listen.
You're drinking my wine.
Listen, this is not your wine. This is our wine. Because when you brought it,
Where your napkins at?
it became we ain't got no napkins. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We use them all in
We got paper
faces.
towels.
We use wipes around here. Like shoot. You understand when you got three?
Okay,
You got
red
three.
fucking wipes. Oh, right here. Is this
We're losing watchers.
Okay, yeah, we are. Are we then?
We're losing 10-4.
Right. Okay, but yeah. So Music and Soul Child did not sing well in the beginning of the
It was bad.
He was terrible. It was like one of those things where he didn't understand the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
He got better. He got better later on. It was like
He had no choice. He had to compete.
because Anthony Hamilton. Let's talk about this.
Woo! That
Came out in his bag.
The mustard pieces.
Them damn mustard pants. Yo, you can like they were like these, but they imagine these colored pants.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn! I didn't realize.
But carbon fiber. You know what I'm saying? They were the stiffest ass looking pants. I was like, yo, this. I said if I would have put them pants on, my whole bottom half would smell like hot dog water and disappointment. You know what I'm saying? It was like they wasn't even Carhartt. They was like slick Carhartt. Yeah. Oh man. And then he. But the jacket was dope. He had the Komodo. Type of situation, which was super dope. I liked it. I liked the Komodo setup and the hat and all that stuff. But them damn pants, boy, was terrible. But Anthony brought out some niggas you needed.
I just didn't do a good job. I'm gonna be back. I have to because it's hot as fuck.
Right. I was about to say burn her damn leg.
You want to switch? You want to switch? Because we can switch here and you can have the table.
I'm just gonna get a different thing.
A different thing? Okay. Do you want to do here?
I have answers.
Let me help you. Okay. There's plates in that cabinet.
I get a plate because I'm a good plater.
Yeah, get the plates out of that cabinet right there. Right there. That's right. Your hand is.
Melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Candy. But so yeah, that's that. Yo, I think music. So. I don't know who won. Who did you didn't see it, did you?
No, I listened to like maybe 10 minutes of it.
Oh, wow.
Cut it off.
Right. So who did you think won?
Anthony Hamilton.
But I feel like if music would have sung his songs better,
If shoulda, coulda, woulda, nigga, ain't
right.
lost.
I would say music would have won, but because music has some of the joints. Because he's from Philly, I'm from Philly. You know what I'm saying? We both little and we both light skinned. You know what I'm saying? And I go for him. You know what I mean? The only thing I didn't like about music was he didn't have the double. In his Timbs he had single soul Timbs on. You know what I'm saying? And I know music is a little guy. He's like 5'5". Yep. He's like 5'5". You know, he's a little guy. Okay.
And both is they're about the same height.
Right.
One of them had heels on though, I bet.
You see, Anthony Hamilton came in with the Georgia boots.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You can rock that. But yeah, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I like when music started really singing and shit, and it was all good. So
okay.
Shout out to Versus, but we gotta talk about the Versus debacle though.
What was the debacle?
How Versus came out and was like, "Yo, you gotta."
Man. Yeah.
The day before, they did. Can we call it what it is? They did some nigga shit.
Right. So
they did some full on nigga shit.
Yeah.
They was like, you can't watch Versus. You can't watch this. Versus won't be on IG. You have to download the Triller app and do all this Versus TV app.
But the thing is that they didn't even put it in. Like there wasn't an actual functional post where they posted it.
No.
It was in their comment section.
Yeah.
And so somebody somehow asked, and they decided, the day before is a good time to tell you motherfuckers in the comment section, and hopefully the information will get dispersed effectively within this time frame.
Right.
Obviously, it got dispersed. I think they were trying to migrate people, right?
Yeah.
Because the idea, I'm sure people that work in any kind of capacity or utilize social media are understanding now that like you might have 2 million followers or 10 million followers, but not really their Instagram followers.
Right.
Right. So there's a lean into migration, right? And so people are like trying to migrate their followers to other spaces just in case they get shadow banned or don't have access or want to do something that Instagram or Facebook doesn't want to allow them to do.
Right.
So I get that, but this wasn't the way to do it. You don't do it at the last minute. And then it wasn't really clear. It was like, all right, so do we watch it for free on there? Do we watch it for, is it a fee? And there's like, 14-day trial. You're like, what we gonna do after that? And so basically what we need to be prepared for is to pay, or we're gonna just share so we're gonna make a password tree. Everybody don't need to get an account just yet. So just chill out.
I don't need to watch it.
Like my thing is right here. Like I understand that Versus.
So much fun.
Like my thing is right here. I understand what Versus did. Versus saved a lot of our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
First of all,
it kept us entertained.
First of all, D Nice. There would be no Versus without D Nice.
Man.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. And D Nice saved us during the pandemic. And the first couple of months when we all thought we were going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, let's censor this part right here. Hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. Go ahead and finish eating candy because the way you eating that shit is incorrect. Okay, it's inappropriate. Listen, you ain't supposed to slurp chicken. I've never heard of it. Have you ever heard of a nigga slurp chicken? Okay. But not like D-Night. So it's like this. Yeah. Versus should have always been free. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They should have been like this. Versus should just come out and the Swiss Beats and Tim would have been like this. We're going to have a GoFundMe page to keep the Versus going. Guess what? We all would have donated money to every Versus is come on. You know what I mean? Just because that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think and I think they should get the revenue off of the concerts and stuff and keep it free for the people that's logging in. So, but this was the wrong way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
This was the wrong way of saying, hey, yo, we going to, ease us in. Like, yo, Versus season 3, we're going to be on this joint.
Well, because there was a couple joints that was on, you could watch either on Instagram or the Triller app. I remember.
But he wasn't paying for it.
He wasn't paying.
Right. But I'm saying, if you're going to pay for it, then give us a heads up. Yo, season 3, and it's going to cost money. It's going to be $29 a year.
That was my issue. It wasn't a paying issue.
It's not a paying issue. It's the fact that you're going to build that shit up and then be like, yo, go right here at the last minute. No.
Mm-hmm.
Like before the next Versus.
No, they should have just made it. I listening to y'all, right? I think most of it is because you would tell me, all right, on this one, you got to start using the Triller app. I'm like, well, I ain't want to watch this one like that anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let it have been like when they started doing like let's say the Gucci Jeezy back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You started using it then because I'd be like, all right.
I'll pay $3 to see this shit.
And then every other one now is like, okay, now I'm all right. Now I know, okay, to go on Triller. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch it on Triller for, this joint right here. But this was the wrong one to force people
to go to
at the last minute
or to encourage. It wasn't clear. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't even clear. It wasn't like they said, "Hey, so go here and do this, and this is how you access." So imagine all the people who have been using this, like the Triller app or the Instagram space to watch, who weren't going to the website. It wasn't really clear. Like, all right, so I'll go to the website because on the website there was a countdown. But it didn't make it, and it like there's like a button you could click that said watch, I think. So I was like, can I watch it without it's on the Triller app, or do I need to pay to watch this? It wasn't clear. They just did a really bad job.
They need to do it because Triller has invested, financially into this whole Versus thing. I don't know if they own the whole thing, but I know they partnered up. So they're losing money by not getting people over to their app to get those streams.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they're eventually going to have to be like, nah, y'all got to watch it on the Triller app. I don't think they're going to make people pay for it. That'd be dumb because it's been free this whole time.
Right. But for advertisement and all that stuff, like I think they should keep it free, just like YouTube. Because,
I was going to say,
because if
I'd rather watch a Sprite commercial.
Right. And it's like, boom, let's go to YouTube.
30 seconds joint.
30 seconds joint, you know what I'm saying?
I click after 5 seconds.
But in some YouTube joints be like, yo, you watch the
whole thing.
You watch the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like this, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it, especially if it's on some shit that you give me good content. Like I watch Walk Culture and I watch infographic joint. And they sometimes if it's a big one, they'll embed the ads, and it's just like, all right, I can take 30 seconds on the ad. I'm watching a fucking 20-minute video. Okay, that's fine. I watch commercials all the time. It's okay.
So they can be putting like banners in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like they can do how because they know they're going to be having at one point they're going to be having thousands of people watching. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
millions of fans.
You know, so
maniacal laugh.
It is what it is, but yeah, I didn't watch it like that. So I listened to a little bit of it real quick, and then I just went on with my life.
You don't like love right now. It's all good.
I'm fine with love.
No,
I'm cool. I just didn't feel like listening to
Justin,
them.
I'm sorry. It's like
Damn,
that.
Justin.
No, it's not like
Love's beautiful.
Justin. I mean, yo,
Are you-
Like
are
all
hurt?
the
It's
love,
okay.
all
Are
kinds
you
of
hurt?
love, even
Who hurt
y'all.
are you projecting your hurt on me? Who hurt you?
Who
You
hurt
want
you,
to talk about?
Justin?
Let's
Shit,
talk
you,
about it.
I love.
Let me give you some more wine.
You know what I love?
Are you okay?
No, I'm just.
I love flats.
I'm really
I
worried
have a
about
relationship. I have
You
a
about to cry?
relationship with flats.
Look,
It's okay to cry.
I know Nita didn't get you anything.
Listen, it's
We
okay
can,
to cry, bro.
y'all can talk about that after, but you don't have to project your anger.
It's not anger, but I'm looking at you. I can see the hurt inside your eyes.
His glasses is dirty. You can't even see that nigga eyes. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I'll never clean them.
Somebody clean. I said somebody clean this nigga glasses. My hands
No,
got
I'm
chicken
cool.
on them.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I'm cool.
You sure you
But,
don't want to cry though? I mean, it's okay.
Maybe later.
All right, cool.
You know, we'll talk about it.
That's shit. That's how you know you're really homeboy.
We'll share stuff in the
It's,
car.
it's one of them. Yeah,
We're
right.
gonna cry in the
Cry. I ain't gonna cry. You ever did that as younger? I ain't gonna cry. Yes, you gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. I ain't crying. I ain't crying.
Tell him to cry.
We're gonna play some of the slower Nas tracks.
Stop saying I'm bad.
No, that should be real. Some slower Nas tracks, especially like his last 3 albums.
Oh,
That should be like grown up relationship shit. Nigga said he was reading the text back. I'd be like, nigga, I've been reading text too.
Oh god, man.
Oh man.
If you ever had older siblings or been an older sibling, yo, if you've done that to your younger sibling, like, yo, you gonna cry? No, I ain't gonna cry. Why you crying, man? I'm never gonna cry. He started crying. Told you he was gonna cry. Oh god, that's bad.
Goodness.
Oh man, yo, what's this mustard? That's great.
No,
All right.
it's not.
It is. I like the taste of it. Because I like mustard on shit. What else we got to talk about, Just? Hey, let's talk about this, man.
Bel Air. Have y'all watched this shit yet?
So I apologize, but I heard that they used
John so many times. The first somebody should put a counter on that bitch.
Yeah,
it's too much Johns.
It's too many Johns.
It's too many Johns even for Philly.
Yeah, it's too many Johns.
What did you think about the first episode?
Then I heard they use a couple of dickheads too. Did
Yeah,
anybody?
pussies and dickheads.
They call them pussy. Oh
Yeah.
my god, man!
Yep.
I have to watch that.
And Freeway was the basketball coach.
Yeah.
Oh my god, was he? Did he? So Freeway's alive. I hit out. I was like,
Freeways.
no,
Nigga,
because
stop.
remember, no, because I put out a tweet. And Joe was like, yo, I heard Freeway went through surgery. How did the surgery go? And it was nothing. No one recorded back to me, so I assumed that Freeway might have been dead.
I mean, I like.
But it also depends on when it was filmed. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he makes a cameo in there.
So he could still be dead. Nah, Freeway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I doubt it. Yeah.
I like the dramatic spin.
Mhm.
I like the idea, like the kind of guy that Carlton is, the character that they made for Carlton in this show.
Mhm.
I was thinking about him being silly in the old Fresh Prince, but this one, it's like, damn, what would it feel like if your homeboy came? It's like when they did the Karate Kid, the Cobra Kai.
Mhm.
Like, damn, what would it feel like if your cousin that you ain't even like, you don't see, that lives across the country came in, like, try to holler at your girl, your daddy take him and we all hang out, like, he come to your school and take your friends and shit and come in your space that you thought you were important in. Like, what do you do with that? And how would you be feeling?
Right.
And, they made Carlton and everybody else comedic, like, funny in the original Fresh Prince, but, like, that shit might bother you.
Carlton's dark.
He's very dark. He's also dark skinned. I like the dark. I like
That's
the
a double
fact.
entendre, but his character is dark.
No, but I like the fact is that they showcasing
A whole dark skinned family.
a whole dark skinned ass family, like a whole
Right, they got the dark skinned
chocolate-ass
Auntie
family.
Viv.
Right. Like I fucking enjoy it because we need to see, you know what I'm saying? We need to see that. So that way us light skinned people feel good about ourselves and be like, you know what? We allowed those darkies to win.
Gotcha.
I don't speak for this nigga.
Like right there, if we had a joint, like I wish we had a budget. Because that way it'd be like a little rainbow over me. It'd be like a all like different color pastels, like butterscotch and like mustard and shit, and just like light skinned nigga shit. The light skinned nigga hate.
I got you.
I don't really practice colorism, you know what I'm saying? But anytime I can,
It's fun to talk shit about.
anytime I can, I do use it in front of Justin. Because he's the Judas.
Just because you ain't get your wife nothing.
They ain't get a club.
Damn it. It's not I was waiting for it. I was waiting. Y'all sounded like motherfucking 13-year-olds. Like, what these next thing gonna be said? The two next things gonna say. Next, all you. But
that's what you're supposed to give on.
Right. You gonna say all you get.
All you get.
And these nuts. That
all you get is dick and nuts.
Right. Those are the three things the 13-year-old boys of our generation.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that. Like, can we stop giving coochie for Valentine's Day? Like, I don't think coochie should be a valid gift for Valentine's Day.
Is that a thing, really?
I feel it.
Yes.
I think it's just y'all. Never mind.
No, talk to no.
Say what you got to say. Let's go.
You are here, Candy.
Speak your opinion.
Speak your opinion, mama.
Like, y'all be like, they don't do this and they don't listen to me and they be giving me pussy for gifts. Well, then switch up. Like, that's that's who y'all get with. You can if most likely if that's what you're getting as a gift. That's, in my opinion, that might speak to a gal's character and how she interacts with you overall, right? So I don't process that as an isolated incident or situation. Like, that shit spills outward into other stuff, right?
That's what I'm saying. Because that's where it comes into. That's where it comes in. You don't.
So why you there? Because
at the end of the day, you probably had about 2 or 3 kids with her. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, you think it's going to be one thing and you don't know what it is. But I'm just saying it right here.
I'm just saying,
but no,
win. Like, you
but no, you can't. No, you can't do that. It's like this, no, because you can change that.
But if that was the gift that you was getting initially and always, you do that shit.
Right, and I'm saying, what you got to do as a guy, you got to be like, hey, yo, do better.
Yeah, that's my point.
If no one tells you to do better, because guess what?
And that's what I'm saying. So y'all just win.
No, it's not win.
Still with her though. Like, if you still with her. And you're not feeling a fucking firm.
I'm just saying, no, you can feel the firm. You can feel the firm, but I want you to do this right here.
Probably not.
I don't want you to give me Tuesday's pussy on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
That's what my point is.
My point is this right here. And this is for all the men that don't have the power to say that. Because we're dealing with a lot of beta males out there.
That's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing. That's all I'm saying. All this alpha male ass niggas.
They debunked the alpha wolf, which that study for the alpha male came from a long time ago, so it's not real shit.
No, but listen. But we're in our pretend.
So it's not real.
So I know we know what I'm saying, but it is still a thing, right?
No,
it's a thing.
It's a word you choose to use, but it's outdated, not connected to any real data.
So is the word nigga. So you know what I'm saying. So
sounded funny though. Good job.
I mean, is it not an outdated word? Like, so we're talking about.
No, nigga ain't an outdated word. It's on the album right now that dropped today.
So is alpha male. There's a whole list of horteps out there that are still using the alpha male, and you know what I'm saying.
But it's not accurate. It's because that's about
just
something.
Because it's not hold on. Just because it's not accurate,
it's not real. It's not a real study, and it's not accurate.
Does not make it not a thing.
We know the derivatives of the word nigga. We know what it came from, why we use it,
right?
And we know why we transition to continue to use it. What my point is, when you try to use it as a term that reflects a certain group of people based on the research that it came from, the shit ain't accurate because the shit ain't real.
Right. I'm not see what it is. We're both right in the same situation.
You just want to be right. I'm right.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that I'm also right.
That's not what I said. I said you want to be right.
See, right. Flat earthers talk about alpha males, and we all know that the earth is flat.
Right, and so there you go.
That's what I'm saying. Now, can I get back to my point?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right. Now that I'm done arguing with Candy, you know what I'm saying? In real life, though, look at when she's here. I can touch her. Yay, how about? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I am so glad she doesn't have her toes out. But listen, because it will freak Justin out.
Hold on.
No, Candy. Candy, keep your toes in. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? But
what's wrong with feet?
What's wrong with feet?
What happened to Justin? What happened, Justin?
Nothing happened to me.
He just don't like feet.
So was you around Sticky Toes?
I like what I like. I don't like what I don't
Justin,
like.
Was you around Sticky Toes?
It's just
Justin,
like that.
did you have Stinky Toes growing up?
No,
Somebody
I just
make fun of
don't
your
like
feet?
Feet look ugly to me.
Did somebody like y'all had to sleep head to feet in a bed when you was children and you're about to buy them?
No,
Damn, did Justin grow up in a motherfucking? You didn't grow up in a third world country.
No.
Did you when you were in your tin roof
Right.
hardwood house?
I just don't like feet.
Right. Did you not have running water, Justin? Like, yeah, I did. I was okay. I lived a pretty good life.
Did you get stomped barefoot as a child on your 6th birthday? And they put the foot in your cake and made you eat it? Like,
damn,
no.
what's that called? Mukbanging?
Bro, yo, yeah, that mukbang.
that
Yo,
now.
that's a thing though. Have you seen that shit? That mukbang. Yo, man, like some of that food be looking good as fuck, but I don't like the way they eat it because they always got to eat
like
it
how she was eating them wings.
They make it so.
Ugh.
Like, it don't make
numbers
it,
go up at least. Shit.
I think it is. I think we should do a candy mukbang and joint. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Flats. That's all I got to say.
I'm a drum man myself.
I'm
I like
Flats.
drums. You drums are
That's
flats.
why there ain't no
Yeah.
more Flats and you didn't pay us because I ate them all.
Listen,
Discriminate.
I fuck around with chicken is chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Yo, I got a question though.
Yeah.
We got the meta because I played I think it was Chris's Oculus
Oh,
last week,
okay.
and niggas made fun of me. Like, yo, y'all comments. First of all, fuck you, Justin. You know what I'm saying?
What, man? For real though.
That was supposed to be between us. Listen, y'all didn't know what I was seeing. Listen, when I look back at it, what I say right here, I hollered like it wasn't me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that made fun of me on that shit, because if y'all know one thing,
You posted it.
listen, I showed it. I was like, because when you sent it, I was like, man,
What
I got
you
this.
want us to do?
Listen, I had to show the world. I was like, and then this nigga Justin screenshot. This is why I got mad at Justin, because Justin screenshot was like, this nigga ain't from Philly, because no nigga from Philly shoot like this. I was like, you doing an action movie? I was in a John Woo movie, nigga. But
Do it again, Bishop. Do it again.
I was like, I was behind because you in the it's the desk and you gotta get behind it. It was Ninja Stars. It was in like I was like, why you don't?
Have you ever thrown a Ninja Star? It's challenging because you don't want to get cut in your hand when you throw it at somebody.
In my mind, I was throwing it right, Candy. Like, cause you see it and your hand in the video game throws it right. It's like, yeah. But when you hold the controller, I'm looking like, yeah. So I had a question.
You was patrooning.
Because I was punching niggas in the butt. Ooh, you don't want this shit? Because they was running up on me.
Nope.
You know, I talk shit when I fight. I talk, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
so
you bitch ass nigga. Ooh. Like when I'm fighting, I always did that shit. Like,
in real life, you talk shit when you fight?
I talk mad shit while I fight. I'm like, ooh, nigga, you thought you
talk
hit
shit
me,
when you
nigga?
fight?
You thought you hit me, nigga? And
I'm talking when I'm fighting.
because what it does is this right here.
I'm fun.
It's psychological for the other person.
I don't care about psychology.
Yeah.
I just want to win.
I want to fight off of just pure talking shit. Ooh, nigga,
Really?
nigga, you ain't never hit. You gonna punch like a fucking
I
girl.
don't usually start the fights. I don't usually start the fights.
So you can black out.
I'm busy.
Yeah, I understand. So
But
if you
if I
black
do
out,
start the fight, it's because like somebody did something to somebody and I'm mad about it.
right? And
So
you
it's
have
not
to
ever like, yeah.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
With the metaverse and everything coming up, how would that join? Would you upload your consciousness to the metaverse?
No, because it's just like your DNA. As soon as you give them that shit, they get to use it. Like, thank you, Bob Johnson.
No, you're not uploading.
doing
Like,
that
you're not
shit.
making terminal. You know what I'm saying? Keep it around like a little Tupac.
No,
like you're
why?
your kid's Tupac avatar.
Justice to
Would it be you?
But that's like that was like what's that movie? Damn, with Mahershala Ali, the one that just came out.
Muhammad Ali.
Mahershala Ali, the
Black something.
the one that you told me about. He was like he's about to die.
He's about to die,
right.
and he had to load his consciousness
Oh,
into this
yeah,
clone.
no,
Right.
uh-huh.
But no, I'm talking about like but to live.
I would do it for my family, but not for me to like continue.
Yeah. So I don't think this is my question about if you did it. I'm more thinking that because if everybody believes that you're a soul, right? I'm thinking that it's just going to be. It's not going to be for you. You're not going to continue to live on because you're going to be gone. But it's going to be continue to take whatever experiences that it pulls from you, and then it's going to make its own decisions with the AI going forward to interact with your folks.
I'm gonna just go to because they got sexy Build-A-Bears right now, right? So I would get a sexy Build-A-Bear. Like they got adult versions of Build-A-Bears. That's what I'm saying when I say sexy. So they got adult Build-A-Bears.
Okay.
So I would get the sexy Build-A-Bear. And I would get, you know how like when we was kids, you could get a doll, baby doll, and it had 10 phrases.
So you will have 10 candyisms.
Yup.
Hold on, let's see. What
But it's gonna be like a Teddy Ruxpin mouth.
He said pew pew.
It's gonna have a Teddy Ruxpin mouth. So you know, remember when Teddy
Ruxpin did the same mouth moves for anything he said. Like it just doesn't even matter. But so you wouldn't. So I mean,
that's it.
Like
that's
I would upload. I would do this right here. I would play it the metaverse as far as like if you seen Ready Player One, I would do that. Have you seen Ready Player One?
18 times. I like
right. It's a slow ass movie, right? So I would do that. I would just where I could unplug or whatever. But I don't think I would upload. When I'm out of here, I don't want y'all to see me again.
You can't have no more with me.
Can't have Bishop. Listen. If you didn't get with Bishop Omega when I was alive, you don't deserve me when I'm dead. Baby.
Right, that right there. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Put that in the meme, nigga.
Word up. My new meme is this right here.
Okay,
you visited me, homie. This is my universe. I ain't come to visit you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like when I meet celebrities, you meet me, brother. You in my motherfucking
Just
universe.
keep drinking, baby. You ain't making sense.
Working. That makes perfect sense. That's if you live.
You
live like
I get it, but it was a bad meme.
It's a great meme. You put a universe around that shit, and then you visited me.
They got pistachio. Do you like pistachio ice cream?
Whoa! Don't do that shit. Don't fucking take my fucking universe and then switch that shit to pistachio ice cream. That shit ain't. You call my shit terrible.
You don't
First
like
of all,
pistachio ice cream?
Delicious,
motherfucker. Right?
Right.
These niggas at the parlor, they made a pistachio ice cream cake. I want it so bad. I don't even want to eat the whole thing. I just want one slice. All I need is one slice. And I'll stir the rest away. But now I know you like pistachio ice cream. I'll drop that bitch over here.
Just don't put it on the ground.
I'm not. I'm ringing doorbell and wait till somebody opens it.
You cannot
Justin,
put me in
what
cake.
kind of ice cream? What kind of ice cream do you like, Justin?
I don't really eat ice cream, but if I did, it'd be chocolate.
Just really?
Mm-hmm.
So do you go to the parlor like places like that where they got a fancy like different eclectic flavors?
No, I don't eat ice cream.
Because
what's your dessert then? Do you have a dessert you like?
Cookies.
Okay, cookies. I like creme brulee. That's my favorite dessert.
Fancy. You are fancy. That was way too fancy to be from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? You just learned that word the other day.
No.
That's how you know when you get with cool ass art people. Like she ain't like creme brulee like 5 years ago.
I sure the fuck
that
did.
nigga was like, yo, give me some sugar cubes.
I did like
these goddamn sugar cubes, good as shit, y'all.
No, I've learned about creme brulee a long time ago. But when I first moved here, McCormick and Schmidt had really good creme brulee, and that's why I had it.
So okay, that's what I'm saying. So you got around Durham where you got culture. What was you eating back in what was you Lizard Lick?
Lizard Lick.
That's in North
Lizard Lick,
Carolina,
Indiana. okay, all right, stop. We gonna stop. But I'm saying back in Indiana.
In Indiana, what
was you eating back then? Like you know what I mean in the hood.
I honestly do not remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
I'm trying to think about it, but I do not remember.
What was your favorite dessert?
Probably like I dip some French fries in the Oreo Frosty. That shit sounds good.
That shit sounds so unhealthy, but it sounds like that with that salt.
It's good as fuck.
Oh man.
You can technically do it here. All you gotta do is go to do a better version. You go to the cookout and you get the Oreo, the cookies and cream Oreo.
And then you get that fries.
And then get some fries and dip them bitches. It's beautiful. But
y'all have just walked down the fat lane with me and Candy. Because guess what? I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that. What else we gotta talk about tonight, Just? What else we do? Have you covered everything? I feel like we are killing this shit.
Shit that we've been watching on TV, like y'all watch the Tinder Swindler?
No.
Yeah.
It's a joint on Netflix. It's a documentary. This dude, he be meeting these chicks on Tinder, and he be taking them for their money.
Oh, he act like he a celebrity or some shit like that?
Nah, he act like he rich. So he'll take them on like a trip, ride around in a Ferrari, get an expensive hotel, blah, 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 blah. So he get the appeal like, he got
this
money.
And then
he'll do this with them for like a couple weeks and then he'll be like, he'll tell him like he's like in the diamond industry.
Right.
You know, he'll pull up articles like, yeah, I got people after me, blah 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 blah.
Who that sound like, Nita? Who that sound like? I have a friend. I'm not gonna name him.
Please.
I'm not gonna name my friend.
Is it somebody I don't know?
It's not. No. You have. So he's been going for a while. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
Dead or
no, he's a millionaire now. But
okay.
It was a time that this dude smashed. Like we was out, and this is when remember the Chrysler 300 first had dropped?
I do.
So and look, the Bentley.
Uh-huh.
So he was driving around that, and then he had a lady friend that allowed him to get that. She rented him. She got a severance or an endowment or something like that.
She was Native American, got her Native American.
So she let him she rented this Chrysler 300 for the whole summer for this dude for like 3 months. So he driving around. He didn't went and got took the triangle rental car joint off with a hot razor blade.
Hot gun.
Yeah, took the shit off, right? He driving around. So we ride up. We left the club. We ride up, and it's like a group of girls on Carolina's campus in Carolina. He just pulled up like, yo, do you know who I am? And I'm in the car with my other boy. I'm like, this nigga just say this shit because I'm steeped in reality. He was like, nah. He was like, yo, get in the car. So they got in the car, and he was like, yo, my man's behind me. So then they're like, yo, he told us just get in y'all cars. I had 3 chicks in the car. We drive back to his crib. We in there. We stopped by like Walmart or something like that. Got some steaks or whatever. Crazy, right? So I'm cooking steaks. Long story short, I'm cooking steaks. Calling this dude his real name the whole time. We would just say, Just, what's going on? Just da. So he was like, yo, this is Kareem. And Kareem, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. He's like, he was talking to me. He was like, he's my financial advisor. I was like, yeah, he really doesn't have enough assets to da. I'm thinking he's joking and shit. So I'm like, yeah, to really acclimate a full portfolio at this point in time. But we're working on his future earnings. He goes and smashed the chick. I did not know this dude. He took the chick's virginity as Raymond Felton.
Wow.
She thought this whole time he was Raymond Felton. And so we on campus, and this is like Rashad McCants and all that shit. So because we know them, so we said, no, I'm talking to Rashad and all that shit. And I remember right now because Rashad had some cologne on. The B was around that nigga. And I was like, yo, if this B sting me, nigga, you gonna lose your NBA career because you over here smelling too good. Me and him like talking shit back and forth with each other. And the girls coming in unison. It was like, why'd y'all lie to her? Like they just kind of like moved like, whoa. And I was like,
how horrible a person he is. And
right,
it's kind of not even horrible. It's just it's sad because the nigga didn't think he deserved to be himself.
Right. So I'm like
lying because he doesn't think he's.
But hold on, I'm like
person.
this. So that's what disgusting. I looked, and me and my man looked at each other and was like, hold on. He told you he was Raymond Felton, and you believed him. We was like, it's a whole internet. You could have checked. You didn't check the shit.
And that's how I left. I set that nigga house on fire.
And I was like, this. First of all, and then I was like, hold on. You mean you just gave your virginity up because you thought this nigga was Raymond Felton? I was like, yo, bitch, get the fuck out my face with this.
Wow. But yeah, so he like homeboy, like I said, he would do that. He'd take these chicks on dates, real lavish dates or whatever. And then he, do something like, look, I expressed with you before. Like he having like friends like playing parts of like people trying to chase him and shit.
Wow.
And so it would have a chick thinking like, oh, he's really like these diamond, these other corporations. And so he'd be like, look, I need to stay off my credit card, tracking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not my fault.
Do you have any, cash that you can loan me until
no, nigga, I don't.
The next 3 days and blah, 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 blah. That's you. I get it, but other people are falling for it. Let me finish the story.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And
I'm intrigued. Go ahead.
So he's doing that, and they're giving him money. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they're like getting loans. Like one chick got a loan for $250,000 and gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? Or like she got an American Express card. She got the $250,000 loan, put it on an American Express card because it's a charge card, not a credit card. And so he take that card and then he finessing another chick.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, I gotta go out of the country or I gotta go here. So then he's
Kendall
going
Swindler
to like
is fucking up pussy for niggas all over America and the world.
It was
fucking
crazy.
up pussy everywhere.
me being toxic. He was doing he was hitting up women that like that lifestyle or whatever,
right?
And
like
just flip the switch on.
Okay, I'll take that. But he still was fucking up pussy.
Yeah, but I was like, damn, motherfucker's crazy.
Because what you don't understand is the women he's talking about don't have street smarts.
Right.
Obviously.
They can't pull that one.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah.
They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they live in a bubble.
Because I went on a date one time and dude went to go feel.
Did someone take how far for you dating?
Fuck you, man. and the dude, both of y'all.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. And the guy that I was on a date with, he says that he couldn't find his wallet or his credit card or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, all right. I sat there, sipped my drink, we sat at the bar. He got up. He went to the damn bank to try to figure something out. I don't know what the fuck he did when he went outside, but he went outside shit like he was trying to figure out a solution. And then said some shit to my nigga ass about writing a check. I'm like, no. The lady at the bar who was our waitress or whatever, she was like, don't matter what happened, you're not responsible. But so I was like, yeah, I know. I just said, yeah, I'm not even paying for our motherfucking dinner.
Wow.
I'm not.
You can pay for the dinner?
I'm not paying for our dinner because you forgot. Nah, fuck no. You're a grown ass black ass man. You better figure that shit out.
What if you forgot it?
It was like a first or second date too. So like I don't even know you, nigga. No.
So when is it cool for us to forget our wallets?
Right. Well, why wouldn't you say, okay, I'll just pay for my shit. You figure out how to pay your own shit.
When
is it good? When you trust them, you like okay.
Time frame or how many dates?
Like you know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's a time frame. Like I say, time frame. Like because if someone this is where you know what I'm saying.
I'm talking about let's process it contextually. Because you're trying to say, well, what if later? I'm not talking about later. I'm talking about the first, second time you meet a motherfucker and they're like, it's not my job.
Right. So okay, I got you.
But it's not my job because them Tinder swindler ass niggas is real. So
you thought he tried to swindle? He was a swindler.
I don't know, and I don't care. Mm-hmm. It got handled the way it needed to, so that I didn't have to think about that shit. That's what I'm saying.
You need to tell we winos and shit like that because we just.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care, so I just let it be. Mm-hmm. But yeah, fuck that.
But I don't think I've ever forgot my wallet on a date because that's one thing
I usually prep
because I'm like, okay,
I'm gonna have my shit plus a backup.
Right. Let me make sure.
Right.
Let me make sure I carry cash. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the ATM or whatever, and then if it's a little bit more than I think it's going to be, then I'll do that. But again, anytime I've dated, and I've never been on a date without talking to somebody for 2 weeks before I took them out actually on a date. Mm-hmm. I don't do that shit. Because I don't know if because I'm a fickle ass nigga.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, I'm talking about I've never, because it's like this. If I don't fucking know you, I don't know if I'm gonna like you. And I'm not gonna feed you if I don't like you.
Right.
Fuck you in your damn stomach.
I got you. But I mean, never
not shit.
I'm fucking with you.
Right. But
if he gets to say ignorant shit, I get to.
You get to say ignorant shit. But again, I'm frugal as fuck. I'm like this. What if I don't? Hey, what if I feel like we're more friends? Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Kenny meet.
Well, then go make some more money, light-skinned nigga.
Listen, fuck you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and do your fucking paints. All right? And you pay for the shit.
You're talking about what if I decide, nigga, go make some more money.
What if I decide I don't like you?
Then we won't like each other and go make some more
money.
Can
you imagine, like, okay, me and Kenny meet in 1999. We butt heads. Like, you see how our relationship is right now. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't paying for you. And Kenny, I ain't paying for you. Let's go Dutch. All right. And we will have a great time. And we like, how many shots you had? I had a lot of shots. And then we get in a bar fight, short shoot niggas, and we high five outside.
That's how it's gonna go, sir.
As Damon's burns in the background. Damon's burns in the background. But no, I was like, yo, I figured that out early on because I looked at other niggas and like, yo.
You talked for 2 weeks?
I talked for you 2 weeks. I'm like,
2 weeks?
I act like I'm busy the whole, like, yo, I got a lot of shit going on. But then what I do
is not so. But that means that is your concern. Are you one of those like, she's me just go to dinner ass niggas? Are you one of those?
No, because
I'm asking.
No. I like to know people because.
But is it part of dating, getting to know someone?
Right, but I'm saying it's like this. If I'm going to take you to the movies, dinner, and all that shit like this, that's an investment. I like to know my investment because I'm not gonna sit out here just because you're a pretty face and you be boring as shit.
Mm.
And I'm like, yo, I'm not having.
But 2 weeks, you got. I know a nigga born in 3 days.
Listen, 2 weeks, because then we know each other, and that way we figure out. Because then it's like this. Now I can figure out if you're a friend.
Now, if I really want to hang out with
you, or that way we've laughed, we joke, and all that stuff. And then a lot of times, a lot of women.
Know that.
That's why I got a lot of female friends off of. Hey, let me get you pretty or whatever. Let's talk about doing. And then it's like, oh, we realize that we don't boom, but we mesh on the friendship level.
I got enough homies. I will tell you, like, I got enough homies. I'm good on that. Like,
right, but you had to meet your homie somewhere, and now I'm a homie that you almost.
Yeah, but I got enough now.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, hey,
got enough homies.
And you know what I do? Guess what? See, and then in the infinitesimal phase, and that's the word.
What the fuck did you just say?
Infinitesimal, the beginning.
Okay.
Boom, at the genesis of the thing. If you say, hey, I don't like you, I got enough homies, guess what we can do? Peace out.
That's right.
And there's no.
That's right.
And then
that's like if you're like, oh, okay, well, just trying to get some clarification here.
Right.
Because I got enough homies to hang out with.
Cool, buddy.
So
I'll holler at you later.
And
guess what? Guess what I can do is right. I'll holler at you later, buddy. And then what we can do, we can have a drink about it later on and laugh about it 3 months later. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this because at the end of the day,
2 weeks.
2 weeks, like 2 weeks.
That's America. You know what? Everybody's entitled to a thing.
I'm about to say.
It seems like a lot. Yeah.
Because then what if I smash on the first date? Then you already know me for 2 weeks.
None of that. That's what
makes sense to me.
No. I'm gonna smack your head off your head somewhere.
If I need this,
okay, so y'all haven't watched the tennis tournament.
No,
make sure y'all watch that on Netflix. What about Ozark? Y'all watch Ozark?
I don't.
I watched all the seasons except for the new one.
Oh, okay.
And I came out last month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was traveling heavy last month.
You've been busy.
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to like sit still and watch
productive, I'll say that.
Yeah, I was like in South Florida and DC.
Let them know you was at. Go ahead.
What happened?
I said let them know. Flex on tongue.
I'm just saying, like I was moving around a lot, and so I didn't get to sit still to like delve in yet. Yeah. But it's up there, and it's gonna get binged like a motherfucker. Like, I'm looking at it with like sexy guys, like the light skin smile shit. I'm doing that.
You're giving them 2 weeks though. You're giving them 2 weeks.
And like I said, Bel Air, we talked about that, so make sure y'all watch that too. Power.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't have stars anymore.
I don't even know what happens
Can't
there.
talk to y'all no more.
The struggle Negro shows, I don't really like them.
Can't talk to y'all.
I love Power.
I have no desire to watch more black people struggle porn.
Can you give me a nice pirated joint? I can watch it for free one. It'd be great. Oh, do you have the stars app? I can just go. Just go. Yo, I'm with Daniel though. The Korean shows that's on Netflix. Them shits is dope.
Better Off Dead or We're Not All Dead. Yeah, I started watching a little bit.
Yo, that shit is wild. Them up died. Have you seen that shit?
No, they got fast internet in Korea though.
Mm-hmm. They can get to us fast.
Does it make you feel connected? Does it make you feel like you're in Korea again?
No.
But yo, them motherfuckers like, yo, they died like And it's good. It's good to see. It's like this. It's good to see how we watching. It's like because America is always the biggest movie thing, and it's good to see that other countries
we're watching shit.
We're watching like because that's how they watch like Fast and the Furious. It's like yo, you know what I'm saying? They got a Korean actor or whatever that's doing bad Korean.
The voiceovers and all that. Yeah.
Like goddamn, we would never say that shit. Like I came here to pick up this plate in my hand. Like no one says that. No one says.
But what I do know, real nerd shit, my nigga. What's that? Motherfucking Doctor Strange shit fit to hit like a bitch.
Listen.
Yo, hey, look, this Doctor Strange shit finna be hot. Yo, also, like if you watch the trailer that was on the Super Bowl during the Super Bowl of Doctor Strange, right? It gave all the goodies. Like it gave you all the things. Like, I don't want to see no more because I'm concerned that it might give me too much.
You know what it does? The what if. It gives a lot of the shit. It gives
all the shows. It feels like it gives purpose to all those shows, all those Disney Plus shows.
It gives you prequels to some other shit that's coming up. Yeah.
It lightly teases mutants. right?
The Illuminati.
Ooh, the Illuminati.
Yep.
Because if y'all don't know who the Illuminati is, that's Professor Xavier, Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, and who else? One more.
Namor. Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff coming into this joint.
All right. So with that, knowing that prequel to Illuminati, do you think Robert Downey Jr. is coming back? Do you think it's going to be a variant?
I think Robert Downey Jr.
Shit.
I don't think so.
Because they're rumoring somebody else.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
They're rumoring Tom.
He's supposed to be, because like in the other variants, like there's always a Supreme whatever.
Right.
Like there was a Supreme Doctor Strange.
Right.
So in this variant, he's the Supreme Iron Man.
I wouldn't be mad at Tom Cruise being Iron Man.
And he's gonna be Supreme Iron Man. Let's put some respect on his name.
Right. He's gonna have his outfit gonna be red and white with the logo, the Supreme logo and shit. It's gonna be fly.
But if Tom Cruise cannot grow a beard, he's
They're gonna put a digital beard on that nigga.
They put a digital beard.
So I mean, I'm just speculating. So
who else could play? Who could? But I'm saying, like, who else?
That could be a good
key. No, we need a real machismo kind of guy.
Who could, like, Antonio Banderas? You know what I'm saying? That's Spanish Iron Man.
No, I am Spanish Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Maybe Colombia, not like.
No.
Who else would you put in the Iron Man? It's like if you could switch it out. Who? Like, because somebody's got to come in and play Black Widow now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who's going to take Scarlett Johansson's spot in Black Widow?
I don't know that we need. Are we going to have to need a Black Widow?
I mean, if they want to, I think that, you know what I'm saying?
I think that they can meander around it because, you know, if they delve down a storyline of what's Yelena, the group Yelena's with?
The Widows?
No, there's another.
Okay.
But like if they delve down another storyline where like they bring in you know, Louise Dreyfus, what's her name?
Captain Louise Dreyfus.
There we go. Whatever her character is, if like
homegirl from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Elaine.
Mm-hmm.
Remember did she dance?
The Elaine dance. No. Stop.
Yo, that Seinfeld and The Office. I love those two shows.
Listen. First of all, Seinfeld is sneaky funny, yo. That shit is like, yo. It's like one of those shits. Like, you know,
I might hurt myself.
My uncle Eric, God rest his soul, put me on a Seinfeld when I was like 16. He was like, "You don't watch Seinfeld?" I was like, "No, I watch Seinfeld."
That shit is great.
Listen, when I say, you know, I mean, he used to stay with us while he had cancer, and when I say, yo, Seinfeld is probably one of those things. It's one of those dry ass humors what made me understand what comedy was, man. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. Between that and the Office, if you ain't know watch the Office, that shit is fucking dry ass humor too. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I love it because like they're also looking at the camera, so it's that fourth wall shit.
Right.
So it's like you gotta look past the character and look at like the people in the background, like throwing their little shade too, and you like, yo, I love it.
It's layers.
Yeah, man.
That's why I'm ready for motherfucking
Abbott Elementary is like that too.
Abbott Elementary is very good.
Yes, it's very good. It's very good, especially, you know what I'm saying, when Nita used to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit they be talking about, like a shit she used to come home and talk about and shit.
Yeah, it's real. It's real teacher shit. Like that's why when I watched it, I was like, oh God.
Right. She was like, yo, you know, like they was like, yo, they must talk to educators on this
like
shit.
They had to have like done a consult or like got a EP or somebody to teaching us the EP. Cut.
So two fun facts. So Quinta's from Philly. And so the school,
and she's 3 feet tall.
Willard Apple Drake. Because it's produced by Overbrook High, she did her homage to Will Smith. His first name is Willard. And then her third grade teacher was Miss Apple, whatever. Right. So that's the last part of school. So that's how she named the school.
Yep.
Oh,
and
so cool.
And on top of that, she was on an interview, and they brought the
teacher out. Yeah.
And she's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I say this right here? The older teacher is Nita Jarrett. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That's
shit.
Yep,
for real.
Yep, that's how she teaches you.
Shirley Ralph.
Yep, she was like, "Yo, like you can hear
That's how you are.
That's how she teach, yo." I'm like, "Yo," she's like, "Yo,
This new young bullshit, I don't want it."
right,
all right, baby.
Need to be like, yo, them young teachers be coming up to her, like, you know what I'm saying? They be talking shit, like, man, and she be like, yo, why the fuck you just don't do it this way? And it be like common sense. I'm like, yeah, why don't you do this shit? Like, you be
memorize these damn it factors.
Shout out to Italian teachers that be getting shit done though. She be like, yo,
girl, she is amazingly hilarious. She is so great.
She be like, I care about these kids, but I'll get you whacked in a minute. Like if she's dangerous, like
yeah, you need to worry. You need to worry. I like that you need to worry with her. Yeah, I appreciate that. And then old dude from Everybody Hates Chris.
I'm glad he got a job, yo.
You say you just glad he got a job.
What the fuck does that mean?
He was on Walking Dead for a minute. They killed his ass.
Sharing his nuggets. Can I try
one? Same way with
Oh, they're in the refrigerator.
Is that a thing?
They're in the freezer. Yeah, she puts it in the freezer.
Same way with back with Power.
Right.
The homeboy that played Jeffrey in the Cosby Show. Yeah, he's on
he's on
he's a lawyer. Because I remember they had there was this big thing about him working at like Whole Foods or some shit.
Yeah.
And then he got cash for like a one spot. And so like every once in a while he's got this recurring role on Power now. Ever since then they gave him some shout.
Because he's a great actor.
Thank you so much for sharing. How do y'all feel about Anthony Anderson going on Law and Order? Did y'all see that shit?
No, he's just going back to Law and Order.
I don't remember Anthony Anderson on Law and Order.
He was on Law and Order.
Was he? Before Blackish?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so now that Blackish over, he going back to Law and Order?
Yeah. Might as well.
They said that they did not want to end Blackish. Like the cast did not want to end it. It was not their choice.
But you had to do something.
To stop
you know what I'm saying?
I get it. Everything has never ended.
Yeah.
But it still got wokish. They still got.
It's not the same. It's not the same. And Mixtish ain't came back on yet, right? Usually there's a place in time where Mixtish, Blackish, and Grownish are all on at the same time for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Right.
And we ain't got that because Mixtish ain't back yet. Grownish is fitting to end possibly because college, them niggas is graduating from college now.
But you can take that on though. You can take that on now into the 20s.
But do they really want to watch it? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't want to watch anything but Blackish. The Grownish stuff, it functioned for its intent, like it worked for its purpose within the confines of an academic setting. Like for
it was a different road to the Cosby Show.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's
Which
right.
worked.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
But when we took
after
the
that,
niggas,
you don't need anymore.
But when we took the niggas from Saved by the Bell to the college years, we weren't watching that shit. So that's the thing.
Yo,
that transition.
Saved by the Bell was as great as when Shorty was on them motherfucking caffeine pills. It's just like, I like to have a good time. I'm so excited. And then when Vanessa had Big Fun, I was trying to have Big Fun. It was the
Ratchets.
In Baltimore.
The Ratchets. That's like it. I didn't realize it. Like until I started watching it as an adult, and I was like, "Damn, they had some little dysfunction." Like,
wait, you started watching what?
When I went back and watched Cosby Show as an adult, and I was like, "Damn, they had some dysfunction in this shit."
They did.
I was like, "Okay."
Theo was dyslexic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Like, what's called getting drunk and shit. Like Vanessa getting drunk. I was like. Oh, okay.
They had real world problems.
Trying to tell you what to do with your trend.
Yeah.
And then it always just ended the jazz performance. Niggas was always at a jazz concert.
Right.
Or playing a jazz record. And that worked.
Cliff had fucking high blood pressure and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cliff eating motherfucking like I used to feel bad for him. Because we love hoagies, right? And Cliff would have the hoagies and
with
shit.
The sandwich, with the
his fucking hoagies was what hoagies were supposed to be.
Bacon burger dogs.
Oh, when I say, but it's the importance because every time he sat down to watch the game or with the hoagie, life would just blow the fuck up.
I want a Philly cheesesteak.
I'm gonna get one.
I was gonna ask a question. Where do you like your Philly cheesesteaks from here? If you gotta eat them, where do you go? I got one from Italian Pizzeria and it was really good.
Randy's.
Oh, you got it ready?
I went to Randy's.
What about you, Justin?
I mean, I've gotten a decent drink from Jersey Mike's. There is a cheesesteak spot on TW Alexander. I just don't be feeling like going over there to get it. And then it's this dude in Apex, Johnny's. He got one, and he's from Philly, so he uses Amoroso rolls and you know what I'm saying, get the meat flown from Quakertown and all that shit. So I was like, I was fucking with him for a little bit, but I'm
so it's
like
real. It tastes real. It tastes real.
I had my first one. I had my first Philly cheesesteak last year, and
was it from Philly?
You know, took somebody from Philly with me, and that's how we deciphered.
But where'd you go?
Where did you go?
Italian pizzeria in the village, in Wellens Village.
Oh, okay. Here though.
Here.
That's all I got.
Yeah, the village. Yeah, they make decent.
We had a cheesesteak.
It's got to be dirty, like you know what I'm saying. Like,
it
was dirty. They got.
It's got to be a greasy spot.
But they got PPP money and they had redone their floors.
Right. Like I like.
No, I'm not saying dirt. Like it got to be. Sandwich got to be like greasy.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Like I like the spot when it looks a little bit. You know what I mean? Like when you walk in, it's been worn out a little bit.
Suspect places look like good food.
Like the Albanians. Albanians make some good ass cheesesteaks. Like fucking don't fuck around when it's like a meat powder on the shit and they just move that meat over. Like move this. I'm not cooking this shit fresh. This shit been on the grill for 3 days. Smooth it over. Put it on the bread. Ugh. Like we used to get the joints like 2 foot joints. With,
everybody can eat them.
It was
like 2 or 3, y'all.
Chop that shit in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's yours. Here's yours. You gotta get like 4 of them. Honestly, you know what I'm saying.
For what?
4 2-foot cheesesteaks. She's had a 2-foot cheesesteak.
You can either get a $2 cheesesteak or a 2-foot cheesesteak.
Yeah. That shit.
How big is a 2-foot cheesesteak?
2 feet.
I mean, I'm sorry. How big is a $2 cheesesteak? Sorry.
Shut
up.
Except how big is a 2-foot cheesesteak? It's the name, nigga.
But I'm going to. I'm gonna get one because I'm going to I'm going back home for the Roots picnic. Y'all going?
No.
Maybe. It's a very highly possibility. I was supposed to go. There might be another trip I'm supposed to go on at that time, and I need to make sure that it doesn't overlap because that one kind of matters.
Straight to Take will be out there. The whole
I know. Yeah, he saw something about doing the caravan up there.
Right.
So I got my tickets up straight.
How much was the ticket?
I got the joint for $160.
Yeah, right.
I got the early bird.
That's what I'm thinking.
I missed the $150 and I was on $160. So, but I'm still good.
Yeah,
I'd like to go. I just gotta go and check. I gotta make sure like it doesn't interfere with the other stuff.
Man, y'all better ride up there, get the kids to grandma up there.
Don't you got somebody up there, nigga?
I don't.
Leave them niggas down here.
No, my family for real. This is what happened. All the family I trust with my children. My uncle and them that was in Philly, that was in Delaware and all that shit, moved to Atlanta. Yeah. Damn. My uncle Carl moved here. My uncle Tommy.
Tell Uncle Carl like you finna go.
No, my uncle Tommy is in Charlotte. And my mom and dad they moved to Virginia.
Bishop, just don't come back. I'll babysit $600 a kid.
What the fuck I look like? I'm not going to them. I don't even think my kids will survive. I feel like you be stiffing kids.
Look, this is what you need to do. Just buy a painting and she'll babysit for free. You're like, God damn.
$600 a kid.
It's still $600.
Justin's good at math. That's what just happened.
It's still gonna be $600 per kid.
Sure will.
Shoot, like Candy don't give discounts because we friends.
That's why I said buy a painting and she'll babysit for free.
No, right? I'm not buying no. Like I'm in protest unless the pain is my baby's pain, and you know what I'm saying. You can put my pain. If you do the cubic shit with my pain, then that's guess what? With the babies, then I'll buy it.
I'm just saying, $600 a kid.
Let me see it first.
Go to the Roots picnic.
I want to see it first.
Too bad.
You got paid.
I was gonna get the VIP, and I was just like, I can't.
Because you had a bad experience with VIP the last time you paid for a VIP for a festival.
Yeah, but still,
the P left. The P. So this is what happened. He brought VIP. Shout out to Just, because Just is very supportive. We did Beats and Bars one time. It was one of our biggest joints.
I was like,
sorry.
Look, the VIP, yo, hey, look.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing about that VIP.
Listen.
I had a great time, Crystal.
Hold on.
Look, Crystal, I had a good
But
time.
they had the VIP. The VIP. Listen, the VIP section was cool for what it was, right? But then the balloon on the P floated off, so it was just VI. Oh man! Shout out to Beats and Bars, man. I'm like, Virgin Islands?
No, I was like, no, but you was like my bag experience. I'm trying to think, like, damn, what did I talk about? I had a bag experience at VIP. Then I'm trying to think of every event I went to and I paid for VIP. I'm sitting here like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, nah, I just make one.
Shout out to Crystal Beats and Bars. She got the thing coming back.
Past the Ox.
So
Friday,
make sure
started in March.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go check that out. Go out to Belica Soul. Shout out to them. They had a good write up in the joint.
Yeah.
So you know
they dropped their profits.
Yeah.
Yo, they blew up. So shout out to Big. So because I remember, they have the best.
He meant to say they dropped their prices.
But he didn't say their name together.
They dropped. I said,
just go.
Bro,
just
I'm
Boricua, Moreno.
They my people, so I love them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like straight up and down. Like I remember when they got the brick and mortar, they walked us around it. They say, "Nah, come on, Bishop, come on,
yeah,
come on,
there.
Yeah."
Yep.
And it was like, "Yo, come
try the mac and cheese and
shit." Try to make it was like, "Here, taste this shit for it." We was like, "Word."
That's who made the macaroni and cheese for my birthday party.
Yeah.
They're the only people whose macaroni and cheese tastes like in large batch tastes like
good
fresh macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Oh, and I got a thing on Friday. Y'all should come.
Talk about it.
I was going out of town, but I'm gonna be local, so I'm gonna pull up.
Okay. So it's third Friday, and I got an exhibit at Hey Ty.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Hey Ty.
Is that why he was gonna cry?
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I got an art exhibit at the Hey Ty Heritage Center and the Artist Talk on Friday.
At what time?
From 6 to 9 p.m.
6 to 9 p.m.
There'll be wine and stickers, and if you want to bring more wine,
I'm coming.
Just bring your own bottle of it.
I mean, hey, you have me come, and I say shit like bring your own wine bottles because I got cups for you. I made special candy carver edition cups. So like if you come in a timely manner, you can get a special edition candy carver cup to drink out of while you're there.
And you can buy some art. You still got the 6x joints and the 11x joints.
Y'all are adorable. Yeah, I got the 16. I got the large scale Black History Month one-offs.
Okay.
They're 16 by 20 inches.
One-offs. That means it's just one.
That's just one.
Yeah. One.
They even have like special labeling.
None before, none become.
Yeah.
With certificates and shit.
Certificates.
We got special labeling for that. So it's all for Black History Month. The prices for those prints will go up after Black History Month is over.
Let her know. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
You got until the 28th.
And you gotta go and be like, yo, Intelligently Ratchet.
Yo, tell them Intelligently Ratchet sent you for no discount at all.
Right, exactly.
None.
But you get free wine.
But you get,
or you can bring your wine.
You get a free sip of wine.
You know what I'm saying?
You get a swig from the bottle.
If you tell them Justin and Bishop sent you, you know what I'm saying, you could drink that wine out of Candy's shoe. She'll let you do it. You know what I'm saying? Word up. It's gonna be a flip flop.
I'm not even gonna be at that table. My assistant's gonna be at the table. So but I'll be.
Where you gonna be at? Where you gonna be at?
In the spot.
We about to be with you.
She be mingling.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
That's the cool shit about.
I'm gonna wear all black. I'm gonna be.
We gonna be. We can get
artsy that day. I'm gonna wear a turtleneck and be sweat like a motherfucker.
What kind of shoes you going?
I got some.
Okay.
That's how we gonna come in. With a blazer on, like.
Just
kill it. I'm wearing black chinos with some Chelsea boots and a turtleneck,
with a little bit of ankle showing.
A little bit. I'm gonna have it rolled up. Shout out to Kazi.
Around with a resting chick face. I don't like the word to go with it, but like you know what, bro. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what happened here, but yeah.
This time I'm point at everything.
Just walk around with wine. I'm telling y'all, I'm bringing my own wine cork just in case.
Holding a cup like this.
I'm gonna go buy some wine. They got wine, got refreshments. Bring your own if you want to. Bring your own. Come on.
In there.
This moves me.
If you're worried, if you like, I only like a certain kind of wine, just bring that shit and I'll pop the cork for you.
No doubt.
Nobody told me I couldn't, so I'm gonna.
Hey, we're gonna do it. Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
And and the thing is, it's gonna be 70 on Friday, right? So it means that and it's gonna be only gonna be and it's only gonna be mesh one, and it's only gonna be
Dog, I got a black short set.
I do too.
Do you have a beret, like a black beret to go with your short set?
I ain't got no beret.
Walking that
I didn't wear berets since I was in the military.
Like for real. Walking that, look, I'm gonna walk in that shit, and we ain't gonna be fresh. You know how I'm just so hours I'm gonna be with this type of beard. You know what I mean, stubbly as fuck, and just be smelling extra good like shea butter, just like it just walk through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I might even wear some open toe shoes.
And tell everybody your name is Big Crit.
Hello, my name is Nick Christopher.
Yo, he previewed his album last night on Instagram Live.
Yo, first of all, let's talk about how dope Big Crit is, though, man.
Crit.
Crit here.
Crit. I say everything.
Down the creek, like a creek.
I sound everything. Did you almost hit me with the side? You almost hit me with the side piece hand, like yo, stay on the side of the menu.
Who him? Justin?
No, you. You almost side piece hand. You were like, yo, whoa, shit. Stop.
For real.
It's habit. It's just habit. But yeah, Big Crit's got a new album coming out. He's got a tour lined up.
Daniel asked if he can order a couple online. My bad, we just saw this.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
He wants to order a couple online.
Yeah, he can. CandyCarver.com.
There it is. Boom.
Also
buy a painting too, Daniel. Mm-hmm. Don't be cheap, motherfucker.
Right.
Buy whatever you could afford whenever you could afford it. And I will continue to have faith in everyone who has money to make more and buy things that they like from me.
Bang.
So, Big Crit got a new album coming out. He going on tour. It's called Digital Rose.
Okay.
That's nice.
And so he is coming to Raleigh for sure. Raleigh, I think, in Greensboro in April. And last night before Versus, he did a preview of the album.
Okay.
It was nice.
So true story, like, because I believe in like 6 degrees of separation and all that stuff. My old members of my first rap group that I was in actually had about 3 or 4 songs with Crit back in like, I want to say maybe 2001 and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? They've been fucking with Crit for a while, you know what I'm saying?
I got a 6 degrees of separation from Crit too. Yeah. For real. He was on stage. I was like right off the angle.
That's how we know just what he's doing.
And there's a geeky nigga. There's a geeky nigga that's on his label. I didn't know Crit had a label until this. Big Saint.
Why is it very big? Can we get? It's little to big. Where's the medium-sized niggas? Can we get a medium?
Sorry.
Yo, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You young? Where's the middle age?
I'm trying to tell you something, Glitter. I'm trying to tell you about some shit.
So somebody named Big Saint.
Big Saint. So when No Way Home came out, remember when we did the Blurred Talk? I invited y'all to it. There's a Blurred Talk that I did with old dude that does Hip Hop Marvels.
I don't remember that invite.
So yeah.
Morgan?
No.
Damn, shout out to Morgan and Danny. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just we thought y'all was the Blurs.
No.
Terrence
Mom.
Terrence.
What's his work name?
Oh. You giving out people governments on here?
No, because it's on Facebook. It's like Terrence Mazan. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Terrence, yo. Because me and him, we chopped it up a bunch.
He was in there. We was like, there's like 12 of us. And we did like a blurred chat for No Way Home when it came out. And one of his artists was in there.
Oh shit. That's what's up, man. But Crit is dope. Shout out Crit. How about for rapping? Can we talk about how Andre 3000 popped up out of nowhere on the Super Bowl commercial? Did you see that shit? Yeah, it made me happy.
I wonder how they maneuvered that one.
I don't know. The same way McDonald's maneuvered Kanye jumping out of the joint. Toxic Kanye.
Give him 2 minutes.
Give him 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
Yo, first of all, whatever Kanye, you're not doing it right. You're just not doing it right. And did you know he said this right here, Candy? He said, I didn't realize that typing everything in capital letters, y'all thought I was yelling at y'all.
This happens. It happens. People don't know.
Like, how do
my homeboy Sandy is like that.
Sandy, first of all, Sandy is like, Sandy
he yells in person. He does yell in person.
He does yell in person.
God bless America, he yells in person.
Did you know me, him, and Skaz once danced to Loop Hydraulics? Like, we was in the middle of a club. It was like, I don't know if Skaz was DJing or we just had this convergence. Mm-hmm. And me, Sandy, and Skaz actually was doing a joint, and Skaz stood on me and Sandy's thighs. Holy and it was all shit. 3 of us like doing this shit right here. Like, for real. Like, if y'all don't know anything about Skaz, nigga can dance his ass off. Sandy can dance his ass off.
I think I've seen that one time.
Right. So me, Sandy, I think we was at club. It was the one that's in Chapel Hill. It might have been Club Avalon. And we was in the middle of the floor dancing to Hydraulics in a pyramid.
Wow.
So Skaz was like was on me and Sandy's like thighs. And we was just like, Hydraulics.
Yeah, so but the caps, I don't know if you know what the caps are not, but yeah, it's not cute to like stalk people. It's not cute to like ask for all that attention that's inappropriate. It's scary and it's unfortunate, but like it's a thing that when you're hurt and trying to recalibrate after divorce, because divorce is hard, not fun, it's not easy, and everybody doesn't manage it the best way or make the best choices as they move through and past it. Mm-hmm. Especially okay.
Come on, Kanye.
Oh, okay.
And divorce is hard, and they don't always do it. Like some people are just being reactive as fuck and acting out, and sometimes it looks like dating little young thoughts because you would like to feel anything other than sad. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's like some kind of substance abuse. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's buying things that or investing in things. It looks a lot of different ways, but it's all like give me attention or let me not feel because it's not a good space to feel. It don't feel good, and so there's lots of dudes and women. Just so we're clear.
Thank you.
Like that misbehave as things end, especially if they are the party that did not necessarily want it to. Mm-hmm. And sometimes even if they did, if they agree, they still, it's the behavior is not as abnormal as we'd like to think. I was talking to Keisha about this the other day. Like the behavior ain't as abnormal as we'd like to think it is.
Right.
It's that he got money and people are looking at him. He's famous and has lots more money. So his behavior, his responses appear more extreme and we get to watch.
Because they're grandiose.
Right. Because we all got, like, if you talk to anybody who has been married and divorced, the majority of us have a story where you like, what? Mm-hmm. They did, right? So it's not necessarily the behavior, it's the scale at which he has the space to execute the behavior.
Right.
It doesn't discount like how unhealthy it is.
Mm-hmm. Very unhealthy.
Right.
Like I think Kanye,
you know how many guns I'm buying if my ex pull up and leave a truck in my driveway full of roses? It's not gonna be a good thing. It's not gonna be and we live in North Carolina and we live in Durham, but it's not gonna be a good thing.
She getting all the guns.
Gotcha. I mean, and I'm not sticking
sorry.
I get you. Now, I'm not sticking up for Kanye. I'm just having this for the sake of conversation.
Right.
You know, could that gesture have literally been him actually trying to win her back?
Well, you can't be kissing young thoughts in the mouth and you can't be doing both. Mm-hmm. And anybody take you seriously.
Right, I got you.
Right.
And then on top of that, for me, I think he's just seeking a lot of attention. I think I personally think it's quite ironic that he got this documentary that just popped up on Netflix.
Definitely.
And he's got he's working on music. He was just on somebody song that just came out. Mm-hmm. It was him, Alicia Keys, and somebody else, and So I think he's yeah, right. So he's hanging around with another person who I think got some shit with him, but I think he's doing this for attention.
Yeah,
he's doing this for like. It's like this. Ye has always been a person that's a little bit off whatever we because that's where his genius lies, right? But again, Ye's still from Chicago, and Ye is still coming from a place of he had a lot of tragedy in his life and all that stuff. It's like this, because Ye, if I remember correctly, didn't Ye announce a divorce from Kim Kardashian? Did he just like, yo, I'm about to get divorced from this shit?
Right. So I mean, that's why I'm like, all right.
So he's taking us through this shit, right?
Yeah, he and then this is why I brought up, the last time we talked about Kanye a couple of weeks ago, I was like, he's wrong for even making this public like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of it is some attention shit. To Kim, like, this shit may be real, but to him, it's real, but I'm posting everything. I'm talking about our issue with the kid and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yo, you don't even be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This is how people who get divorced and they're in the process of getting divorced, unfortunately, poorly behave.
Poorly behave.
Like, especially when there are kids involved. Like, I don't want my kid around that new nigga, or I don't want my baby with that woman. Like, these are.
I've been on both sides of that.
Right.
Yeah, or like.
And a new nigga like, I ain't. Nigga, I don't want your fucking kids. Like, yo, they came with the pussy. Nigga. Like, shit. Like, we should be a team, my nigga. Like, you want me to get them the Jordans this week? You know what I'm saying? That's how I came in with, like, yo, my nigga. Like, yo, I'm not trying to be nobody's dad, but I can be on your team. You know what I'm saying? Now, we could do this right here. We could have this one or two ways. We could motherfucker be a team. I could punch you in the motherfucking face. Now, which one would you like the worst? What you think? What you think is going to be more positive for the kids?
I get you. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on where your feelings are at the time. I'm looking at like I said, I get how he may be feeling, or whatever. I just don't think it's appropriate.
Right.
Not at all.
It's not even safe. Like, it don't feel safe.
At this point, especially like when I heard like, okay, and we don't know if it's true, but he's supposed to have been outside the house, hiding in the bushes, dressed up as a bush or whatever, which is crazy. And I'm like, a lot of people are laughing at Kanye, and they shouldn't be laughing because he's showing those signs of potential danger. Like, I've seen and been involved in stuff where dudes are like lighting chicks' houses on fire.
Right.
Like, I seen this dude and shot up the house and then threw a Molotov cocktail, burn the whole family's house down. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
because he upset. Now, I've been in situations where the house party or whatever, shorty in there with a new boo. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving the party, and listen, this
95 shit, Live.
Listen, this motherfucker
95 Live.
Right.
And if you don't know what we talk about, it's okay.
This nigga floated up to me, like from the darkness. It was like, you want to talk to my girl? So who the fuck is your girl, nigga?
Yeah.
I just came down to a party. I was like this. I just came out. This is one of my coworkers' party. She invited me to come through. You know what I mean? I was like, who's your girl? So it just happened to be in my coworker's house. Who it was? I'm like, oh no, she let me. You talking to her? I'm like, I said, yo, my man's back up. So I ain't talking to your girl. She's my co-worker. I'm in there talking to other bitches. And she just happened to live up the street from my crib. So I just walked down and shit close to the crib. Yo, this nigga called out like, yo, everybody. He opened the door and shit. Like, yo, everybody get outside. She come outside.
Not fun. It's not fun.
She come outside and this nigga fucking just jumps on her. And I'm like this. You know what I mean? And so I turn, I'm going up the street and I turn around here to commode. She's like, See, so I'm on the phone like, yo, get off. I'm calling 911 and shit. The dude that's supposed to be her new boo, that nigga sitting in, hiding in the shit. I'm like, yo, this your girl, B.
Everybody don't manage the same way.
This your girl. Like, I don't have no fight in the game. I'm like, yo, I got the police on the way, my man.
Like I said,
yo, get off of her.
We joke about like, damn, he called you 27 times, like 18 voice messages. That shit's not funny.
That's not funny.
That's not cute. be like, damn, what kind of pussy you got? No,
No.
that's something wrong with that nigga.
Right.
Like, he's got the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not fun when people do stuff like that.
You're
That
not
behavior, I know maybe it feels different on the guy side
No.
in some way. Like, well,
It is exactly the same.
The safety thing though. Like,
Right.
I mean, I don't know how you all feel, but I just know like
No,
as a
I
lady,
understand. That's what I'm saying.
like the shit that does not feel good. It does not feel safe.
Like,
And you know what now, like, and guess what? You know what it is also too? It's this is what irks me. You call me fucking 170 times because I've had this happen.
Yeah, me too.
My phone blown up 170 times. No voicemail. Just call you
Oh,
back.
no,
when I first call you back.
Long nigga ass voicemails.
No voicemail. You just right here. What you want? Well, you should have picked up the phone. Why you leave a voicemail? Then why you ain't call me back? I'm calling you back now. What's the issue? Why did you feel you had to call me 174 times? Oh,
Why didn't you pick up on the first?
First of all, it was, and then this right here. You know what I do is this right here. Like, why the fuck did you call me this many times? And then it's like this. You've done it before. You called me 30 times and you didn't leave a voicemail, and then we argue about why I didn't call you back. So you know why I didn't pick up? Because I understand what it is. It's that you thought you could have access to me when you wanted to have access to me because you feeling some sort of fucking way. That's not my issue. The way your feelings are triggered, that's on you. Go kill yourself.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And, yo, I am like, no.
When you're angry, you say some
shit. No. When you honestly, I'm like this. If you call me 174 times, and your argument is why I didn't call you, and not why you didn't text me and tell me what the fuck was going on. What's the emergency? There's not an emergency.
Okay,
so what you want to do is this right here. Jump off a fucking bridge. You know what I'm saying?
He's re-experienced.
I'm saying this is what that conversation was.
I mean,
I'm over it now. I'm healed.
Obviously,
but jump off the fucking bridge. Because guess what? What you're trying to do is this right here. You're trying to disrupt. You're trying to be a disruption. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to be a disruption, then guess what?
No. You said it right in this submission.
What's that?
You know how you're like, if that's your stuff, it's about you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even processing disruption part.
I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, we're gonna cry together.
I'm angry.
Yeah, it's all right. We're just gonna turn on the
So you know what I did?
We're gonna turn on the.
I called him back 174 times.
We're just gonna turn on King's Disease, y'all. It's gonna be okay.
If we put on King's Disease, I'm cry for real. But don't put on part 2. You know what I'm saying? But
turn on. Oh man.
Me,
take a loss.
No.
She'll be like, damn.
We should have picked Illmatic.
Did you get the nonsense?
What do you mean? I didn't make it. I was there. I did it. I tried. Both times of the day I tried. I did not get it this time. It's okay. But I was there both times waiting. I was waiting in line like when you were waiting for the PlayStation 5.
Have you added Nas in like his Nas joint?
I don't understand what you mean.
Like in the paint that you did for Nas, the one that I have upstairs. Have you added? I think you should add.
You should add him.
You should
tag him.
Okay.
Like Nas.
Yeah, no, I haven't though.
Then he's like, oh, shorty, that's delicious. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta do one for Noah, and he like, and he ain't gonna talk to you correctly. You like,
it's off the y'all's bomb.
Shit, wants bombs. Can you do whatever? Can you use mine? Whatever future.
Right. It's gonna make my head hurt, and I'm gonna just be like,
relax.
You gotta relax.
Candy, you gotta relax.
No, you know what though? Like people from like Jersey, Philly, New York process me so much better than Southern people because I'm not a very quiet, somber woman. So like my tone isn't always well received.
You're acquired taste.
Down in the South. Yeah. They don't know always how to do what to do with that. But like all my friends that I made who either live up there or from up there and live here, we good.
Because all the women up there got problems and shit like that. At least you know how to, what you know how to do. You know how to articulate. They are just as loud, but them motherfuckers don't know how to.
Well, that's an interesting thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I know niggas from like, when I say niggas, it's mean like men and women, like people from like Pittsburgh, Jersey, like New York.
That's where the niggas stay.
Yeah. Like.
Yo,
I'm listening. We talking.
Yo, Justin,
I am
judgy. He's so judging.
Wait, what happened, Justin?
I didn't say anything at all. I'm listening to this conversation.
Justin's over here calling somebody 74 times.
Oh shit, Justin, did you? What's the most you ever call somebody?
Once. I went twice. 3 times.
If it's an emergency, I'll call twice. But other than that,
I might have called 3 times.
Nah.
What's the most somebody's ever called you?
Like I said, shit, like 174.
Really? I think it was like 20 something, and then they left. See, they left voicemail messages. Like they left fucking voice messages until my shit was broke. Like it was full.
Yeah.
And then when I didn't pick up for them, they had their friends call.
That's bad.
It is.
That's bad. Like, first of all,
and it's
like as a man, how do you like just can't call me and be like, yo, I was calling Rhonda, which is a made up name. I'm calling Rhonda. Like, how do you explain to me to make me want to call you? Like, I'm not calling. What the fuck?
He called his homeboy said he was crying when he called him. And he called him in the middle of the night while he was sleeping.
Call my girl, bro.
That's what he said. That's what he called.
Like, my nigga. Yo, this nigga crying. Just I hit it.
Like, seriously, that's what.
Yo, I'm up. Listen, I'm doing this as a favor for this nigga. So
it was like that was the kind of conversation.
This nigga's wilding.
That was like that, yo.
I don't know why he's wilding. Call this nigga back. And then you like, he called you how many times? 30 times. Don't call that nigga back. Like, don't worry about that, yo. He's having a mental breakdown. You have a good night, though, sister. No, but I would like this. Like, really, I'm like, how many times you call her, B? Like, yo, leave it the fuck alone. Because I'm one of those friends. I'm one of those niggas that snatch you back to reality. Because I'm like this. Yo, what the? She not gonna call. Shut the fuck up. Stop bitching and go lay down. Because she don't. Why she not calling you? She got a reason why she not calling you.
You know,
because she's probably with another nigga. So now it's time for you to be. It's time. Because I'm like, I'm worst case scenario ring at that point. Like, man, if you call me 7 in the morning talking about call Candy, I don't like Candy like that. Why the fuck I'm gonna call her? You know what I'm saying? Only you.
Even if I'm mad, I ain't calling. I'll send you a text though.
Right.
You catch it in the morning.
Right. Not gonna fucking let you ruin my damn. I'm sleeping, bro. Like, I'll fight you over some shit. Like, yo, what the fuck you calling me at night? And I'm sitting here chilling. And you want me to call you, man? Yo, that's your girl, B. Maybe you should break up with her. That's what you should do. Because
no, he had already broken up.
Oh, you already broke. Yo,
and that's my point. That shit right there.
That's when real niggas need to step in and be like this. Yeah. Leave her the fuck alone, B. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get it back. And especially if I know you. If I know, like, I'm not a hypocritical person. I had a homeboy, you know what I'm saying, at one point that
I'm listening.
Nah, I had a homeboy that was in a relationship. He was out there doing his thing. Because he was out here doing his thing with us.
Is that what Wordle looks like?
That's not what Wordle looks like. This shit looks way better.
It looks like it's like Tetris.
Don't worry about over here. We talking. We got people here. We got 4 people here. Let's go.
Justin's on Pornhub.
Games on Pornhub.
But
it's that new shit.
It's called
Dickmatized. That's how he. But yeah, I was like this, like, yo, like, my man's got mad. He thought his girl was talking to some other dude. I'm like, yo, you hypocrite. He was like, what you mean? I was like, you be out here with us. We go to the club every weekend. You pulling chicks. Yo, did you think you was the only person that could cheat in your relationship?
With that song, don't think I'm done.
Yo, he was like, he talked to me for like, he didn't call me for 3 months.
Really? Oh.
So shit, because I gave him the real.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you stupid. And I was like, don't come over here because what you gonna do, you gonna go over there, you gonna spaz out, and you want someone to stay when she kick your ass out.
Woo!
You can't come here, bro. Go find somebody else.
What's in the stamina drawer?
Oh, pills.
Stamina pills?
Stamina pills from the gas station.
Stamina pills got a drawer?
Blue Rhino.
You see what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Stamina pills. There's a drawer that says stamina.
That's Nita's old classroom drawers. What are your classroom drawers? But yo, we're at 10:10. We've talked as much as we're going to talk. We've had chicken wings. We've had wine. We've had fellowship with 3 people in my home.
1, 2, 3.
Is that trois? It is in French. Trois. Trois.
Cat, 5, 6, 6.
Menage. So without further ado,
I knew how to kill it.
Learn like French and shit. Look at these. Look at these.
Just kill that down, my boy.
This motherfucker here.
I don't know what that means, but guess what?
Hey,
somebody out there.
Yo,
I said Justin is a straight savage. He's absolute. Shoes like
Oh my God. No.
cul-de-sac. That's all I know. Cul-de-sac.
No.
That's what I know. Baguette, cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Bishop Omega, and that's been the French lesson from Intelligently Ratchet. Candy Carver, King Just. Y'all know what it is, man. We'll see y'all next week for
Shout out to P9 wherever you at, bro.
Wherever you are, P. What episode?
183.
183 tonight. 184 tomorrow. I mean, next
Okay,
week.
yeah, tomorrow. Fucking let's go.
I got shit I gotta do.
Y'all do that shit Fridays. That would be better and so much better if Intelligently Ratchet did my artist talk.
Guess what? You know what you should have did? You should have booked us for it.
I know.
But now we're not doing it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll do y'all niggas out of DC then. Fuck it.
Well, I'm not. You can't leave me in DC.
During BlurredCon. It's my exhibit in DC is during BlurredCon.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm finna try to get all them niggas to come.
Word up. Shout out the. Look at Candy looking like Frederick Douglass. I love it. Let's go.